Hey everyone, first off, thank you for tuning in. This year's been absolutely amazing, and that's because of you. As we head into the new year, we're going to take a look back at some of my favorite moments from 2025, and honestly, I couldn't be more excited for what's ahead. But before we jump into that, I want to take a moment to talk about something real. I believe we're living through a serious decline in community. Loneliness is at an all-time high. People barely talk to their own neighbors anymore, and to me, that's a red flag, especially in times like these. This show has been my way of building with people, not just meeting them, but laughing, learning, and really connecting. And I hope watching this inspires you to do the same in your own life, because that's how these moments happen. So let's look back, learn from, and laugh at some incredible memories. I'll see you next week. Do you think in English or Spanish?
Bro, in both. It depends. If someone cuts me off, I'm not thinking in English. I'm thinking sabingo, you know what I mean?
What about you, Brent? What's your early experiences with like art and just creating in general?
When I was originally born in LA, came here when I was like 2 years old.
Wow.
Because my father passed and we were trying to come here.
RP.
Thank you. But we grew up Mormon, so like that was like kind of like my whole world in the beginning and shit.
Like Mormon, no electricity Mormon, or
no, that's Amish. That's Amish shit.
Hey,
Mormon and sister wives Mormon.
Type shit. But it's more like
wait a second.
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
I need to know a little
So
bit
it's
more
like
about this Mormon.
it's like
Mormon culture. Sister wives.
that was because they didn't have money back then. So like they would just get multiple wives.
Nowadays you need money to have multiple wives.
Yeah, type shit.
I'm late to the party.
Because I had both my hips done at the same time. So I was like both surgical. And so they put you in the room and then they give you like this triangle like lift. And so the nurses are dependent on helping you whatever. But you have to it's a trapeze. It's called a trapeze. And you pull yourself up. And I was grateful that I had the ability to like brace myself, pull myself from upper body strength because of that. But it's a lot.
I'm imagining you like in movies and TV, you see like people with like, you know, no use of their legs.
And
it's kind of like that, yeah. They become super strong.
That's exactly what you feel like.
Oh, wow.
That's what I felt like in the beginning. So I was grateful that I had that upper body strength.
That foundation to help you get through that.
Yeah.
True.
So I always still, even to this day, that's still why it's my favorite exercise.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like it's such a big thing to be able to pull myself up in the event. God forbid that my legs decide, hey, you know, we're done. Bitch, we're over it. You know?
I tell everybody 9/11. When I do my pull-ups, I'm like, that's my motivation. I'm like, fool, what if I'm on a building that's on fire? I gotta hold on. Yeah, I gotta hold on. How many movies have you seen the main character holding on? Like, yo, what if that's you? Like, that's my whole motivation.
Or you gotta pull somebody up.
Exactly.
Who you gonna pull up?
What are you gonna do if you're holding your mom or your sister or your dad?
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a wrap.
Who you gonna let go?
Exactly.
Or let go?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, God. That visual is too funny.
I'm gonna go with the Macarena then.
Damn.
I'm gonna go with the Macarena. The most complex dance move that everybody knows from across the world, man.
I was with a girl yesterday, and then they started doing the Macarena. We were in a club environment. One of my dogs was with us too, and they're like, "Yeah, do the Macarena." And thank God my dog was there, because they were like, "Everybody knows how to do the Macarena," and they're starting to do that shit. And I'm just watching. I'm like, "Thank God I'm not a part of this," because
you don't know how to do it.
It seems easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got it. Yeah, there you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Start from the beginning.
1.
No, you gotta do it the other way.
All right. So up first.
Yeah, then
up.
And then flip one.
1.
No.
Okay.
This.
1.
No. It's like I'm gonna go like this. Then right? And then you switch it up. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Macarena is legendary,
Yo, this is a legendary episode.
I know I can't even talk about it. You gotta go watch a YouTube video to catch up on what's going on.
Exactly. The whole world's on the internet.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
The Aircast on the internet right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
What are we doing here?
Listen, the internet's a good thing, guys. That's how I get this show to the audience.
But we're saying we're sick of it. That's all it is.
Oh. I'm getting here bombarded by my boy, my landowners. It's crazy.
Let's fucking go. All right, so Anthony Smith's about to retire after this fight.
Yeah, with this, you might get a live reaction to us watching a grown man retire from
what's going on with this chair over
fights.
here? I feel like I'm in space. I can't get a good angle. You know, I'm like this. I'm here and there. Is it Office Access or something?
Office Access, that's good. Boss, I'm sorry, boss. You want to switch chairs?
You give me the one broken chair and you invite me here. Look at this. What's going on here?
Shit, man. One time, I remember, I guess there's like two little moments that stand out. I remember I must have been like 7 or 8. I was at the public pool over there in Germany and shit, and this dude was trying on my dogs. He was trying everybody, and then at the end, I was in the phone booth calling somebody to pick us up, and then he came in the phone booth trying me, and I just went crazy and started beating him with the phone and shit. And I was like 7 and 8, and then it was a crazy fight, and he thought I wasn't gonna go crazy like that, and then he's like, "Oh shit, chill." And he was bigger than me and younger, and all my friends were watching. They was like, "What the fuck?" And then when I came out of that phone booth, I damn near shit myself. I was so scared. But my friends, they all patted me on the back and like, "You the fucking man."
You know when people have like death row and stuff, they have a death row meal?
Oh, you can't ask me that because I love everything.
So you can get everything in your death row meal, but what can you think of and include?
Oh my God, you know
also you can't eat it all in like once.
You know I just saw that show, My Last Meal, where like Gordon Ramsay's on it, and like they have all these celebrities where they're like, "What's your last meal?" Shit, I love a good hamburger.
So a nice hamburger. What do you like in your hamburger? Do you like are you like with the works with tomatoes, lettuce, onions? Are you
mayo?
Just cheese? Mayo? Okay.
Okay, I love mayo on anything.
Mayo's good.
Ketchup.
I think mayo's very underrated. People give mayo a lot of hate.
I feel like mayo is the greatest condiment that was ever invented.
I think it gets bad PR because of like white people and shit like that. It's like white people mayonnaise. But the truth is. You need mayonnaise for tuna. You need mayonnaise for a good burger.
Everything, egg salad. A lot of good stuff egg salad.
Oh, egg salad.
I love a good egg salad. Yeah, it's solid.
Who's like your favorite comic?
Probably Zach Newford.
Zach Newford is the GOAT.
Yep.
Up and coming guy.
That's season 1 winner, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. OG Grandmaster. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's funny as hell. He was also on the panel for the season 5
finale. Yeah,
he was there too, right? Yeah, hell yeah.
The GOAT, Zach Newford.
That's funny.
Yeah. My Mexican brother.
And bringing it back to the tornadoes and shit like that. Have you ever seen one like in person, like a fucking funnel,
Yeah, all the time. I mean, funnel clouds happen quite frequent in Central Illinois. But like my town, when we got hit by a tornado, I was at church that day, and it went right next to the neighborhood that I was at the church at. We all got in like the locker room because it was in a school.
Oh shit!
And it was just like older women, and they started singing gospels, and it got scary for a little bit.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is that the scariest thing you've ever been through?
No, I wouldn't say.
You went to you were in you were in part of the military, correct?
No, he's with a Cuban lady, bro.
Well, that's more what I was referring to. Yeah.
Yo, why does wind loves to fuck up white people, bro?
Wind?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
Wind related disasters love to fuck up whites.
What are some other examples?
Fire. Like
there's a great fire in
The
Chicago.
Wizard of Oz. Fucked up the first scene. Fucked up this little white girl.
Twister,
right?
Facts.
Twister.
Yeah. Twister.
Well, I argue that the Twister, the whole tornado thing is because the whites to basically take over like the
Midwest.
Right?
Yeah.
They're all out there, so
yeah.
You feel me? They're the ones that are dealing with that.
Exactly. I like how you said took over because that's exactly what they did.
Well, slow down now, right? The people now inherited it or bought it.
Type shit.
Shout out to all my native brothers and sisters. I love y'all. I stand with y'all even through your alcoholism.
I got to learn how to get kicked out of bars. Like I got so good at it too, bro. I'll get kicked out of the bar all the time, bro. I'll just get completely shit faced. They'd be like, "Oh, this fucking guy again. Let's shovel him off to the sidewalk again."
You have any spots if you go back to Australia? What part of Australia were you in?
I was in Melbourne, and that's the way you gotta pronounce it.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah, that's the right way to say it. Not Melbourne.
You gotta say Melbourne.
Melbourne.
It's a Melbourne night.
Melbourne night.
Footscray, dude. Yeah, if I ever go back to Australia, dude, I'll definitely hit Bondi Beach again. That's in Sydney. Some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
Baddies?
Insane.
Margot Robbie's Australian.
Unreal.
Beautiful.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. Yeah, dude, just unreal, bro.
Baddies, wow.
Just blonde hair, blue eyes, fat booties.
Damn, fat booties. I think they're skinny out there.
I know, no. I saw a couple out there that just made me want to fucking, yeah, dude.
There's a lot of wilderness too, so it kind of like, I don't know, part of me when you think like Southern Belle, you know, like Southern chicks that be
That's
with
true.
the wilderness, they'd be thinking.
Exactly,
so
dude. Because
there's
they
a
walk
lot
up
of
the mountains and stuff.
No,
dude.
there's wildlife all. Did you see any crazy wild? I've seen videos of like spiders and crazy shit like that.
I saw koalas, dude.
Oh, man,
over
koalas.
there, you know how like for us, like you'll see fucking
iguanas.
Yeah, like we have like golf course iguanas and shit like that. Like they have golf course kangaroos. Like for them, like you just see kangaroos like on the golf course and shit in the mornings.
Damn, man,
just chilling.
Have you ever seen that video of the kangaroo fucking wrestling the dog?
Oh shit, with the dog, and then some dude has to like come get it
he
out,
pulls
right?
up. Yeah, that's so crazy. Man. That's one of the best things Australia's ever produced.
So, dude, that's a UFC training right there, dude. Just fucking choke out the fucking.
That's crazy. Yeah, they be shooting the fade though, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. And they'll do it drunk as fuck too. They'll be drunk as hell. Oh, you mean the roos, the kangaroos?
I meant the roos. Yeah,
oh,
we're saying the Australians.
I was talking about the Aussies. Yeah,
the Aussies
dude.
too.
Those guys will shoot the fade too, bro. They're like, all right, mate, let's do it, mate.
Did you play any sports growing up?
Bro, I wasn't really that big on sports.
Like organized sports. So you just play like with your friends and shit, like.
Yeah, like the park or whatever. No, but really like go to school. I think the only basketball team I've been to was Babcock Park.
I was about to ask, you got any crazy stories from Babcock Park?
Hey, bro, that park is, I can't say it's what made me because I made myself, but that's really where I grew up, bro. I got a lot of memories in that park, bro. I could write you a whole book of that park, bro.
You got anybody you want to shout out from back in the day?
Bro, my boy East. Damn, man, like
Eastside Javi, right?
Eastside Javs, bro. Listen, man, I don't really got too many people to shout out like that, cause
that's good, yeah. Hey.
It's like I said, I came a long way from like where I was surrounded around people that I really didn't really fuck with me. So if you tell me, hey, go remember back who you could give a shout out to, I'm all gonna think about people that, you know, ain't believe in me, turn their back on me, shit like that.
That was the motivators.
Yeah,
shout out to them.
Yeah, so I could really say shout out to the people that motivated me and let me down. That's a better way of saying it. So
the reason why it feels more natural is because there's two sides of the brain. One part of the brain is the artistic, like, let me come up with the melody, that this is how I kind of want to hear it, vibe. Like that vibe, the feeling side of your brain. You get what I'm saying? Okay. The other one that makes the words is the logical side of your brain. So if you're using both at the same time, it's too much percent. You instead of using 100% of the feeling one, you're using 50, and then 50 of the lyrics to come up with the melody and the lyrics all at once. Instead, what you should be doing is 100% with the feeling and the vibe, and then after that, do the 100% with the logic and the words.
How do you freestyle? So, are you thinking of the first bar? Are you thinking of the first line? Do you have like a set written? Do you have like a set written that gets you started?
Let's say if the last, so like if we're in it, if we're freestyling right now, I'll be like, Roadcaster, I'm trying to go faster. I thank God I had a father and I really was a bastard. I wasn't a bastard. But, you feel me? So, like, I'll see something if I'm here with you right now. But if I'm at the cipher and then you finish your...
Same concept. You're taking the word that it ends. You know, let's say Roadcaster was the word that ended.
Exactly.
That's
so that's what I do.
So
Exactly, 100%.
What do you do that? You see Roadcaster. You're already thinking of go faster?
It just comes right after.
Right, but you understand your mind's doing this now, and it's so this is so next level because you've been doing it for years.
It's trippy.
But just what goes after Roadcaster.
Yeah, it feels like on some crazy shit. It feels like I'm kind of time traveling. No, I know it sounds crazy. No, I don't know.
Wow, that's cool. That's a cool.
I don't know. I feel like I could see what I'm gonna say after. I swear, you see, I can say what I'm going to say after. Thank God I wasn't a bastard. I'm not from Toronto. I know I don't like the Raptors. We from 305 until the day I die. THC, what do you see? DEPINGA. I don't mess with the DEA. My abuela cooking up cafecito. What you trying to say? All these building that I see and these skyscrapers built off, yay. Man, I came a long way. This ain't happened overnight. Man, I told you motherfuckers sleeping on me, codeine Sprite, but I don't even pour the lean, and I don't even pop the bean. Man, your girl, she ate a mango, and she want to eat me green. You got to look inside the camera if you want to be famous, but I'm trying to be rich. I need my chips like Amos. Why the hell you hating? Put my thing up in your anus and your girls. Why you taping? Like, man, you feel me?
First of all, what I believe in isn't a religion, right? I don't believe. I mean, man-made religion. Anything that man gets their hands in gets corrupted, right? And what God intended wasn't a religion ever. It was to have a relationship with His creation.
I love that.
The fact that God would die for His creation, right? I mean, any God in any mythology, says, oye, yo soy el que mando aquí, you guys worship me or I obliterate you all. Freaking tsunamis, freaking hailstorms and stuff, and we all deserve that. Bro, how many of you look at your neighbor in the car and say, bro, I hate people, dog. Bro, people suck. Bro, you see the news all the time.
We have those moments.
Yo, you see your neighbors all the time. You're like, people suck. And guess what? Look in the mirror, and you're the number one person, right? You're usually your worst enemy, right? And God has every reason to say, you know what? I'm gonna start all over, and I'm gonna treat dogs should be running this freaking show, bro, right? Because dogs are the most loyal thing in the world, and but instead, us humans, we run it, and he gives us enough intelligence to help each other out and also to destroy each other, right? Everything that man puts their hands to, bro, we turn to destruction, and instead of God destroying us, he makes a way for us to have a relationship with us, and I could tell you, bro, I looked for answers in everything, from every religion there was, every psychedelic there was. Oh, let me open up my mind with LSD and mushrooms and find the answers inside. And all I found were a lot more questions that are unanswerable, right? And the one thing that when everything hit the ground, bro, when everything burnt up in smoke, the one thing that I could rely on was that God was still there saying, boy, you ready to give me a chance? And when I said, God, I need help, he was right there. And I said, but I don't understand it all. He's like, you don't have to understand it all.
Not supposed to.
Because I do. I made everything. Just trust me. It's not for you to understand everything. You will never have all the answers. But if we know the one who does, right, then we could get through every day, right? When you were a kid and your dad was showing you how to fix a car, you're like, but Dad, I don't understand how the Germans made freaking rack pinion steering. He's like, you don't have to know that. This is where the oil goes, bro. This is how you change the tire. You're going to be good. Don't worry. And when you need help, you call me up.
It's not rocket science.
That's it. You call me up and I'll go help you fix your car. Right? And that's what God does for us, man. And daily we get to know him more. And the more I get to know him, the more that I know nothing. And I'm in good hands because I'm in the hands of the one who knows it all and that knows tomorrow, right? And that defeated death, man. That's what Easter's about, bro. What a freaking story, bro.
I could admit that right now openly. I didn't understand what Easter was. I was having a conversation earlier this week, and I just, I love with ChatGPT, my dog, and I was just curious. I was like, what exactly are we celebrating on Easter? And I figured out Friday is when he gets
when Jesus gets crucified.
I was gonna say gets murked. God forgive me.
But he seriously
gets murked. Yeah,
he gets betrayed. He gets murked. And the biggest thing is, bro, let's take it Hoodfellas, bro. Let's take a Goodfellas scenario, right? Let's make this a Martin Scorsese movie. He doesn't get murked, right? He takes the rap for us, right? He gets snitched on by his own people, but he doesn't say, yo, I've been on these streets.
Blackmailed, even worse, because snitching on is you did the wrong thing. They just told on you. Mm-hmm. Blackmailed is you didn't really do anything wrong and you just took the blame for it.
And he stood there.
That's not blackmail. Wait, what am I thinking? Framing. I'm thinking
he gets framed for all of our crimes, right? And the judge at the time, right, which is the Roman judge that runs everything, Pontius Pilate, all the religious leaders that are supposed to know about Jesus, because Jesus is supposed to be the Son of God in this one religion, Judaism, and the ones that are supposed to know about him the most are accusing him, right, of all of these things. And the leader of Rome is, they're like, aren't you going to defend yourself? And he's staying quiet. Deja que hablen todo lo que quieran. Because at the end, the only way that our crimes could be paid for, somebody had to pay for our crimes. And if God was going to be just and make us pay for our crimes, then we'd all be living the rest of eternity apart from him. And God, our creator, loves us so much that he doesn't want to spend eternity apart from us, right? So he comes down in the form of Jesus and he says, I'll pay the price for you, right? He sent his only begotten son, right? For God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son, so that whoever will believe in him, not whoever will behave good, not whoever will go to church every Sunday, not whoever will cut their hair nice and not look like freaking Tarzan boy here and stuff, right? But whoever would believe in him would not perish, but have eternal life. And then Jesus comes and ones up and says, not only will I give you eternal life, but I will give you life in abundance. So much life that you won't be able to contain it inside yourself. So much life that you'll start giving life to others, right? We know of something that sucks in this world called cancer, that spreads through all of our cells and kills our whole body. And we call people that are bad in the communities cancers in the community because that spreads, right? Well, Jesus is the reverse cancer.
An anti-cancer.
He is, bro. And that's why when you say, bro, why are people turned off by religion, right? Bro, how much stuff is there out in the internet and in hip-hop that'll teach you against love?
That's what I'm gonna say. It's love. That's the opposite of cancer, because cancer is stress, anxiety, hate. Like that's what leads to cancer. Like you could say it's lung cancer from smoking. You could say it's stomach cancer from drinking. Whatever the fuck it is. But the truth is, the stresses you deal with in life and the anxieties that not having healthy ways to deal with those stresses is what leads to cancer.
My pops died of cancer. They took out 2 brain tumors from him, and he survived that. And then it metastasized and became lung cancer and kidney cancer. Y se lo comió vivo, right? And at the end, I had to tell my pops, Dad, that's all the hate and the anger that you haven't been able to resolve in your life. It's got to turn into something, right? And it takes the form of something that kills us physically, bro. Where the opposite of that is love, forgiveness, hope. And that's something, why is that not taught anywhere, bro? Why is that not pushed anywhere? There's mad stuff that's pushed out there to everybody. Yo, go for your own. Yo, hustle, grind hard for yourself. Get everything you can, right? And forget your partners while you're doing it. Forget your family while you're doing it. Forget your wife while you're doing it. Break as many hearts as you can, because at the end, you live alone and you die alone. And that is self-destruction. We're headed for self-destruction. And bro, and there is an enemy of our soul that is happy as hell for all of us to be subscribing to that. And we don't hate that. We don't question that. We don't say, why are we all subscribing to this notion of killing ourselves
so easily,
right? But somebody comes and says, yo, Jesus loves. No, dog, ain't about that religion stuff, dog. That's what killed thousands of people during the Inquisition and the Crusades and stuff. And religion killed all the Incas and the Mayans and stuff. Deja eso, dog. That was man once again using good things that God intended to hurt, because once man gets their hands on it, we hurt ourselves with
weaponize it. And
exactly, bro. And that's man following what the hater of our souls is doing. But bro, the fact is that even through all that, God still says, yo, here's the truth. And if you want to know the truth, anybody out there that's seeking truth, you'll find it. That's why you're listening to this podcast right now, right? That's why you're hearing this right now, because you've been wondering, yo, what's really behind everything, man? And God has a message for everybody today, bro. Right? I tell everybody that I talk to today, man, I found out at the end of last year when my grandmother passed away that Santa Claus is real. Right? Bro, imagine you remember the flicks when the parents wouldn't believe in Santa Claus anymore, but the kids see Santa Claus, they're like, you're really real. Right?
Okay, and that happens, and that's a trope in a lot of
in a bunch of Christmas movies and stuff, and they try to tell their parents, no, but Santa's really real. It's like, sure, right? But imagine finding out that Papa Dios that your dad taught you to pray to, or your grandmother taught you to pray to when you were a kid, that when you grow up, you stop believing him because life gets so hard, life kicks you in the nuts so much that you're like, nah, bro, I've seen so many people hurt. I've hurt so much that God can't be real. But come to find out, when you trust in him, that, bro, he resolves problems. He heals your sickness. He saves your marriage. He brings back your kids that you abandoned for a year, right, and turned your back on. And now there's love in your family again. And you find out, bro, that God that I was running away from was running right behind me. And as soon as I turned around, I didn't have to run back 100 yards to find him. He was right there saying, welcome home.
Damn, bro, you're making me cry.
Bro, and I found out that it was real, bro.
That's real shit, man.
Right? And my grandmother, as she died of cancer, told me, yo, all that stuff that you're looking for in the music, all that stuff that you're looking for in with that other girl, right? All that stuff that you left your family for, all that stuff that you're smoking blunts for, and that you're drinking that alcohol for, and you're running these clubs for,
it's a better way,
is not going to lead you. You'll never be satisfied. Give the God that I taught you to pray to a chance, and watch him turn everything around. And as she passed away, and My grandmother died of cancer in August of last year, and went out like a soldier, dog. She said, I don't want morphine. I don't want any drugs. I want to go out. And the cancer ravaged her. Bro, at the hospice, they told me, if you see her start going short of breath, don't give her CPR. I said, you're going to have to kill me to not give this woman CPR. They said, no. She could very well throw up in your mouth pieces of her liver. The cancer is eating her liver up and it's dissolving it inside of her, right? And we're here just to make her comfortable as she transitions, right? And I had to sit there watching her diaper. When they would come to change her diapers or to clean her, that she would wake up out of her sedative, she would wake up screaming in pain and crying like a little baby. And this was the strongest woman I ever seen in my life, crying like a little baby. And all I could do, bro, was open up her Spanish Bible and read scripture to her so that she could go in peace to the Lord that she believed in and that gave her strength all her life, dog. Right? And as I sat there reading the words of God to her and singing songs that I learned at the church where she took me to as a kid, God freaking gave me peace, man. And God brought back my ex-wife to me, and God brought back my kids to me, right? And I went through that whole week with I couldn't smoke at the hospice, but I had a vial of resin there that my friends said, like, yo, just take a little dab of the resin and stuff. And I'm there like, nah, how am I gonna be all freaking sideways while my grandmother's dying and the freaking nurses need my help to change her and stuff? So no, I was there straight-minded, and for a week I was sober. For the first week in freaking 30 years I was sober, right? To see her going through that. And sometimes we just need to sober up so that we stop running away from the things that we're numbing ourselves to find out that God can freaking release us from that, bro. Right? Wow. And heal us from that. And I went through that week, and the week that my grandmother died after that, God rest his soul, my best friend, North Star, Georgie, right? He called me up and he said, like, yo, H, I know you're going through a hard one. Come through the crib, I got you. And I went to his crib, and North Star said, here's an ounce of weed on the house. Ain't the devil like that, bro? You go a week sober, bro, you when you're looking for weed to buy it, you can't find it. The plug isn't there. The plug is freaking, and you're going through missions. And now you're a week sober, and the devil knows that you're freaking running to the arms of God, and he says, here's a free ounce on the house. Get hooked again. And I had to say, nah, not again, right? And then when I wanted to smoke again, I had $50 on me. I was between jobs. I had $50 on me, and it was my daughter's birthday. And I said, it's between buying a half-o or giving my daughter something for her birthday. I said, nah, not again, right? And then after that, I found a 25 in my backpack, right? Ain't the devil like that, bro? Wow. Throwing weed at you, trying to get you back into it. And that's when I noticed that, bro, he's working overtime to try to freaking lock me up. Meanwhile, God's there like, yo, let me get you out of this.
What perspective, though, man, to see
bro,
it like
and it's they say it's when you clear your mind and when you put your trust in God, they fills you with this Holy Spirit and you start seeing with spiritual eyes, bro. And I could tell you, bro, it's been since last August, man. I've been walking with the Lord. I've been weed free now I'm going on a year. I've been cigarette free for over a year. I still drink a beer every now and then when we throw the shows, man. I'm still doing shows every twice a month and stuff. And but now I'm doing it with a new intent, meaning. A new purpose.
Yeah, new
man.
Meaning, new purpose, new intention.
I mean, like before North passed, bro.
R.I.P. North.
Rest in peace, North, man. We were at CHP Day, man, freaking for Crazy Hood. And we threw this huge party with Crazy Hood, 700 people out at Lincoln's Beard. And afterwards, me, North, and Beatbox were talking on the phone, driving home. And North said, yo, H, I didn't drink a beer today. I'm there like, bro, we were out there, we didn't smoke a blunt today. He's like, yo, H, this girl came up to me, offered me some booch, and I told her to go talk to your wife, and your wife prayed for her in the bathroom. He's like, yo, H, we're doing something different out here, bro. Yeah. We could be the promoters out here that throw parties where people go to just to have fun and they could be safe. Do you notice that nobody has fights at our jams?
Facts.
Nobody freaking has any animosity. People come out and they tell us all the time, yo, it's different at your jams, bro. It's a sense of family. It's a sense of community. And I don't do that. I'm the biggest herb ever, bro. But if you lead with good energy, you attract good energy, bro.
So let's put ourselves there. Let's fast forward right now. Let's hop in the DeLorean and hop to our wedding day. Let's hop to Booby's wedding day. And we play this game every episode. It's called the Big Three Draft. Right. We want to draft wedding songs today. I want to draft wedding songs.
My second pick would be shit. Fuck. It's by one of my favorite female artists ever. Her name is Ivy Queen, la potra, la pa caballota. You know, tú quieres bailar, yo quiero sudar, y te pegas a mí, el cuerpo rosado, yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que para la cama voy. Bro, that's playing at the wedding.
Yeah.
That's if that don't play at my wedding, cuz I'm not getting married to this bitch. You
With
hear
divorce
me?
on the spot, man.
Oh God, bro, oh God. And Evie Queen finna sing that shit at the wedding, like.
Oh my God.
Shit, I might shoot my shot at Evie Queen. Man.
I never really understood what reggaeton music is saying. Like in general, I don't know what they're saying. Like,
Lyric-wise.
Lyric-wise, yeah, I don't. I love reggaeton. Like I'm like, and I'll hear like a word here and there, but I don't know what they're saying. Really, I don't. So I thought that was it's just funny, right? And then I was trying to make a joke about that. So then my joke goes, reggaeton music, it's just one Spanish phrase, like a sex noise and gunshots, right? Because that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
You always hear some crazy girl, like stuff like that, like duro. So then I recently thought about, and they make up words. Like I don't even know what the hell they're saying half the time. Like where's the one, the taki, they made up that word, bro.
Okay, you're right. It is made up words.
Yeah.
A real phrase and then some type of sound effects.
Right. Well, no, that's sound effects. It's a sex noise. It's always a sex noise. It's gunshots,
Then gunshot.
sex noise.
Okay.
There's always a sex. There's always a sex noise in there.
Wow.
So then recently I realized this. It took me forever to realize this. I'm like, oh my God, in Spanish. So I tell my audience who's normally speaking in English, I say, this is what the women are usually saying in English. I'm like, they're like, fuck me harder. Like, oh, harder, assault me. But this is exactly what they're saying. And the men are like, yeah, I'm going to eat your pussy, titty, asshole, you dirty cat whore. Remember from that song?
We
Daddy
found the
Yankee?
opening to the episode. Why is the spine the center engine of the entire body?
Like I said, it's the highway. It's the communication highway.
Connected.
Yep, everything is connected. In order for your hand to do this right now, your brain has to send that signal down the spinal cord, which is in-housed within the spine, right? Wow. And then you have nerves that exit out, kind of like those roots right there. And then it sends that information to my hand to do this, right? It doesn't do it through Wi-Fi. It doesn't. It's not Bluetooth connected. It's not Wi-Fi. It's wired. Exactly.
Yeah, the old school way.
Would you do like a reality dating show like when you were single?
Hell yeah, I would have. Yeah, man. I would have done. I forget it. There used to be one at MTV had one. Remember that
They had a couple.
Eliminated. It was Eliminate.
Eliminated. No, I never saw that. I saw Next.
But I remember. Oh, was it Next?
Next was the bus, and then sometimes the people would be ugly like Next. They'd be like, yo,
they wouldn't make it off the bus, bro. They would get up like, no, Next, and be like, damn. That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah, that is crazy. Next was just crazy. That does damage to people's mental health. If that happens nowadays,
What?
somebody's gonna off themselves.
You got Nexted on TV, and it's a whole episode on MTV.
2 steps in. And what's it like dealing with the disruptive crowd when you're like on stage? Like for example, the one in Philly. Like when you were in Philly and like you have like a crowd full of like I guess a noisy crowd. That's the right way to.
Well, Philly's Philly. Philly's always gonna Philly. Shout out to Philly. I love
the
them.
cheesesteaks for real.
Yeah, it's a great city. Super fun city. There, I like that energy. I got Philly in me, man. Where I like to party, but
no diddy. How can I promote your job if we can't go into specifics about it?
Wait a second.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that a phone?
Give me a
What
second. I'm on the phone. Yeah.
What is that connected to?
Listen, I tell him right now.
Do you have
if
a
he
landline?
comes in under than 15%, tell him to not even show his face around me. You understand? Because he's already dead. Sorry. It's my cousin.
Is that connected? Does that work?
Of course, kid. What do you think? You think I'm gonna use a cell phone? Might as well be saying, "Hey, NSA, look at me. Listen to my fucking phone call. You crazy?" I don't use nothing made after 1965, kid. Nothing.
How old are you, Tony?
My age is timeless. You know, but it has not to do with what I make.
Shout out The Weeknd. Good song.
My daughter.
Do you listen to The Weeknd? Oh, you know The
My
Weeknd?
daughter loves him. Yeah.
Your daughter? How old's your daughter?
She's 6. Bless her heart.
Your daughter listens to The Weeknd at 6 years old?
What do you expect? This crazy world we live in. What am I supposed to do?
Not let her listen to The Weeknd?
I try and I tell her. Then her mother gets in on it, and then her older sister tells her, "Just listen to it." Everybody listens to it, and then all of a sudden I'm the dad that doesn't understand. You know what it's like, huh? Having your wife, then your 2 little girls look at you. I couldn't have a son yet. I'll keep on trying. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna keep on trying. Am I open to going to the pound? Absolutely. I'll go to the pound, and I say that wholeheartedly. I will go to the pound. I'll get the ugliest dog there. I'll take it home and love him, and I'll call him. I'll give him a human name like Greg. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit.
Greg, that's I mean,
yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I feel like you gotta name a dog though after you you can't just have a preordained name like, yeah, my dog's gonna be Rex, and then he looks like a fluffy.
Oh no, you gotta get to know him. You gotta look at them. You know what I mean? I named my
Right.
cat after I saw her. You know what I'm saying?
Real one. Unless they come with it. How do you feel about changing the name of the animal if it comes with a name already? Like it's already grown up.
Oh
a little
no,
bit?
no, no, no.
You
I
can't
mean,
do that, right?
No. Hold on. Like my cat was named something like, but I got my cat like at 9 months. I got her like.
Well,
when she
what's
was
the
around-
name? Hold on. Yeah. What was your cat originally, and what'd you change it to?
I think her name was like Lulu, or
Oh.
like Lulu or something like that. And I changed it to Lilu Dallas Multipass Rodriguez.
Wow. It's
Well,
still,
because
it's still
she-
basically Lulu.
And I know you guys
Lulu's
think
like a nickname.
yeah, but it wasn't nothing about Lulu. It's because I looked at my cat. She had red hair and she had these green eyes. And there's an old film that I loved, a sci-fi film called The Fifth Element, starring Bruce Willis and Mia Djokovic. There's a famous line in that film where Mia Djokovic says, "Lilu Dallas Multipass," and like whatever. So I looked at this little cat and I saw her red hair. And Mila Djokovic, that movie, had red hair and green eyes. And I looked at my cat and her red hair and her green eyes. And I was like, Lilu Dallas Multipass. And then that was it.
I always see memes of that.
So
I gotta
that
watch
was
it
it.
now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so, can you speak to the importance of daddy dates?
Daddy dates with your daughter or with your child?
What would be the alternative?
Hey, bro, there's sugar daddies out here. You know what I mean? You don't know people. I don't know what you mean by that, dog.
Okay, yes.
It's
so
a broad.
they're
Hey, I'm a little guy in a big world, brother.
Yes,
I don't know.
bro.
Just to specify. Yeah, it's extremely important, man. You think I want the? I'm trying to instill something pure with love regarding a female and male dynamic in my daughter, and I'm the first example and the one on the forefront of that. So it's really important for me to take her on dates and and just show her like love and show her friendship and humanity and kindness and and patience, and sometimes you might fall short here and there, but like you know what I mean, like the proof in the pudding is at the end of the day the love that they reciprocate back to you and their need for you in their life, you know what I mean. And I'm blessed enough to say that she I feel like she really loves me and she really needs me, and it's the same way in my life for her. Like I really love her and I really need her. So yeah, that's my best friend. I'm not trying to none of you little broke ass boys gonna impress her. I tell you, she already knows how to use chopsticks better than most of you ladies out there. I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like my daughter's like elegant. She's like, she's cultured. She's been around the world. I've taken her with me to Scotland, to Ireland. She's been around, bro. So and she's been to all the nice places I can. I try to involve her as much as I can through any time that God or the universe blesses me with something good. I try to have her involved in it. You know what I mean? And I think it's just extremely important, man. Like I'm trying to break generational curses on this end. You feel me? So that my daughter has everything that I didn't have, and I feel like in that regard, I'm at peace. So yeah,
real one. To segue off of that, my second pick then it's gonna be some type of exercise regimen. You don't have to be an Ironman. You don't have to be a MMA fighter like Ross was in his day. You don't have to be a professional boxer. You don't have to be the biggest weightlifter. Some type of physical activity.
Something.
And that's more for your mental health. That's just more for you. Hey, can I walk around the block 4 times a day? Hey, what if the house is on fire? Like I just saw a video of a guy climbing 17 stories to help his mom out of a burning building. What if that's you one day? What if you got to climb one building? Like put yourself in a position to have the mental capacity and the mental, not to have the anxiety of, if this happens, I'm stuck in a place. Because I feel like we mentioned earlier, this country's so unhealthy, not just physically, but mentally.
there's people that are fit and could lift the thing, and they feel like they can't lift it. And I feel like that starts with yourself. That starts with doing the work and waking up. And hey, you don't have to do 100 push-ups every morning. Start with 5. Start with 2. Start with 1. Start with just holding the push-up position on your knees, and that'll eventually turn into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and eventually you'll just have more self-worth of yourself and self-confidence and just more capability. Your first language was Spanish?
Yeah.
But you were born in New York?
Yeah.
How long did you live in New York before you came down here?
Till I was like 6, 7.
Okay. And all in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you started speaking English around like 5?
No, I mean, well, I always spoke both of them, but the first thing that I was taught was Spanish.
Taught by your parents?
Yeah, of course.
Because they spoke to you in Spanish?
Of course.
And then English comes from being out in the
wild. Yeah. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from.
And then your parents, did they speak any English at all?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
But they just chose with you?
Yeah. Like all of us learned Spanish first. Like they taught us Spanish first. I did the same thing with my daughter, you know.
I was going to ask that. What are you doing with your daughter? Straight Spanish?
Yeah. No, she knows Spanish. I mean, well, now she knows. She's 17. Like.
But how did you approach it? Like you taught her? Like
when she was little, all she spoke was Spanish. And Japanese. Shout out Ni Hao Kailan.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God. Or Chinese, whatever it is.
Well,
no, it's Chinese.
Japanese and Mandarin are two very different.
It's Mandarin.
I think Mandarin gets you more doors open working with the Chinese government.
She was V Mandarin from Ni Hao Kailan when she was little, yeah.
Why? What does that come?
From Nickelodeon. That's where
just
it came
being
from.
Educated. Oh,
yeah, it was a show.
Oh, it's a show.
Used to be a show.
What's the name of Ni Hao Kailan?
Ni Hao Kailan.
Kailan. Okay.
Yeah, Ni Hao is how you say hello, and then the little girl's name was Kailan.
And she was an Asian girl.
And she was a little Asian girl that used to hang out with her grandpa.
Cool, like a little Asian Dora.
Yeah, like an Asian Dora. Like for real.
Basically.
That's what it was.
Asian.
You remember Kiani
Asian. Yeah, I saw her. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
She used to love that shit.
So, and then, is there any tips for being a cool mom? Because you have a lot of jokes, you know, about being, you know, cool, motherly, and like you're definitely a hit mom.
I don't feel like I'm a cool mom.
Of course, because inside looking out, but outside looking in, you know, you're a hipster mom.
You're a strict mom?
I am actually very strict when it comes to certain things.
Really?
Yeah, like super strict when it comes to certain things. Like my kids' grades have to be like A1, like before she does anything. And it's not even so much that like it was always like about the grade so much, but it's more like the effort. Like, bitch, I see 20 missing assignments. Like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? You know what I mean? Like,
that's an important perspective to have, because I think about that, because like, thankfully, my sister and me, like, we're not, like, you know, like, whatever. My sister has her moments, but I don't think we're, like, mentally dumb or anything like that. Like, we could pass in school, but I could see a world where, like, there are people that are just dumb. So what if you have a son or daughter that's just failing in school and they're trying their best?
You better make sure they're really good at sports.
Right.
Or
you got to pick a battle.
Or give them a box of color pencils or something. You better find something. The kid has to be good at something.
There's an argument to be made.
You know what? Listen, that's what I've always said. Like people, okay, so like, I was having this conversation with someone the other day, and we were talking, and I was like, well, you know, sometimes you're God's favorite. And they were like, what do you mean God's favorite? That sounds so conceited, Dina. Like, how could you say that? And I'm like, yeah, like, just because like I'm God's favorite, like in this lane, doesn't mean that you're not God's favorite in something else. I'm just good at this. Like, you might be good at fucking, I don't know, grilled cheese. Like, I don't know. Like, that's between you and God. But, like, I feel like us as human beings, we all have, like, our one thing. Like, I genuinely do believe that. Now, it's up to you whether or not you explore the facets of your consciousness enough to find it. But I genuinely do believe that. I believe we're all God's favorites in something. You know?
And then to play the hook from number one, you will have to change the song, and hopefully you got it on right. So that, you know, the chorus and the verse, and then the chorus again, it sounds all skippy.
You have to re-record it again.
So you
but
have to re-record
it sounds very off.
Flying the chorus back then?
Yeah, trying to fly the. Even if you did it,
he is a pro. He's the prototype.
But even if you did it, it's gonna be off no matter what. You're never gonna get it.
I used to do things like that because I was a beast. But that was just me. My bad.
No, we're good. It's my bad. So, anyways.
So this let me run it. Let me wrap
so-
around to where Prototype came. So that's
Gotcha.
how I was recording first.
You're recording there as J-Dog.
Yeah.
Right. For months.
My cousin Aunt Duke got that tape somewhere in New York. He told me.
Aunt
But-
Duke.
Aunt Duke.
Aunt Duke.
But he got the tape unraveled, so we need somebody to help us.
And Duke, if you're listening,
try
and
that.
we know you are.
Yeah.
We're gonna need that tape if you got it somewhere.
So
Like, I
That's
just
what
knew
I'm
it
saying.
was.
Like it found me. Like
Yeah.
God knew it was already written. He knew what was to come. So I was, I just follow His lead.
And how old are you the first time you started recording?
Well, I've been singing since a child. So I was in a choir when I was younger.
Okay, church.
And then I went to Michael Kropp Senior, and I was in the magnet program for a choir. So it's always been in my life, and mainly because of my grandfather, Ricky Thomas, rest in peace. He was a jazz artist.
Wow.
And it's crazy because out of all of my cousins, the music stuck with me. Like, we have nurses, we have teachers, we have all these things, and then I'm the singer. So I think it came from him too. Like it literally, like, it makes me want to cry. I miss him so much. But it came from him. So I want to say my whole life, on and off.
Awesome. So.
But recording, probably like 21.
21. Great. Okay. And then, what do you know the name of the first song you ever recorded?
Yep.
What
First song I recorded was called Lazy, but it never got released. And then the first official song as Hazel Milan was Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Yeah.
Like the movie? Like.
Well, I heard about the movie, but it's
Have you ever seen the movie?
No, and I should, but it doesn't relate to that.
Different.
Yeah, different background story.
Awesome.
So the Rain Man was more about I like the rain, and it was more about how you feel.
Stop.
I don't know if I could say it.
What do you mean by that?
It's like how you feel when you're with your partner.
Okay, yeah, you can say anything you want. There's no restrictions here. If there's anything you want to take out after, you can tell me. We'll edit it out.
Okay,
Whatever. You're good. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
No,
or,
no,
like,
no.
restricted.
Yeah. Like
Oh, got you.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Like when you're in the bedroom with your boo, it might rain.
It's fire. I love it. This is great. Okay. Now I see what's going on.
Beauty of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great.
And when I started to rap, I was like, I'm coming up with all these like cool ass names and shit in my head, popping up to the cipher, and they're like, "Nah, bro, you're Tetris, bro.
That's
like you're
hilarious.
little Tets, bro."
That's hilarious. That's
so
crazy.
I was like, "Fuck these people from New York, bro. Like, hey, Tetris, hey."
You said from DR?
No, from New York.
Oh, from New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The black people, Dominican people, who were the people that were doing that?
Bro,
were
it was
associating the
like-
name? Was it,
It was-
everybody?
Nah, it was mostly like
Who started it? Do you remember?
Most of the people I hung out with in high school were either, at this time frame, was like either Colombian, Cuban, or Dominican.
That's crazy because I was relating that to Cuban culture. I'm Cuban on both sides. They do that all the time. They'll take your biggest insecurity. Like if you have a big head, they'll be like, "Hey, cabeza," which is big head, and that'll be your nickname. If you have big teeth, they'll be like, "Hey, diente." This is teeth right here. This is like it's just crazy how they you have to embrace it because if not, they're gonna call you out on it. Like I used to be called Donkey all the time because of my 2 buck teeth, and like I used to hate it all the time. But I love Shrek, and now looking back on it, it's one of the best characters all the time. And he bags a dragon, so whatever. I'm Donkey and I got bars.
I love how you internalized that, bud. I love that for you. You
Yeah,
were like the donkey, Shrek. I love that. Good
I
for
used
you.
to hate it. I used to, bro. My friends used to say it in front of girls. I'd be, trying to mac and do my thing, trying to bag, and like they'd be like, "Yo, donkey," and I'd be like, "Bro, nobody calls me that but them."
I mean, that's kind of the same way. I'll never forget this. I started rapping because of a girl. I saw her like in homeroom, and she would always go hang out with like the MCs and breakers and sneakerheads, right? So I was like, damn, I gotta like figure out how I'm gonna talk to her. So I went home one day and I went to go write raps, and like when it was my turn in the cipher, I went to go, you know what I mean?
Wow, that
Oh, can you pass me the little plates? Because
awesome.
I don't know if you guys want to dig in there, but
yeah, we could do little plates.
thank you. Yeah, I brought little plates and spoons. I brought
are
it.
the
Oh, and napkins if you need some napkins.
Because the sauces are leaking right through that napkin.
Well,
All onto the table.
Uy.
No, we're good. Don't worry.
You can put this on top of here. Yep.
Like, can we tell that we're just a bunch of ogres?
Bunch of ogres. It's the ogre cast.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Oh,
We're back, by the way.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm talking to the audience. They've been watching this whole thing. But come on, Daddy, bend over.
This is good.
No Diddy. Come on, Daddy, bend over. No Diddy.
Really good, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm good. Good. Bro, this is off the chain, man. This is good. This is really good.
No Diddy.
What's the crust?
The crust is dates and walnuts.
Dates? Oh my God.
Yeah. And then the cream is coconut milk and cashews. And then the top, and lemon. And then the top is just strawberry puree.
My dad's talking about
got
Israel.
everything in there I love.
Yes.
Dates.
Yeah, you're
Cashews.
welcome.
This is amazing.
Yes. I'm sorry.
The vegan porks are a
Don't
little
say sorry.
challenging.
You're good. Just please.
The vegan porks are a little challenging.
They are.
Bang, Pop, your
But
turn.
they become candy afterwards.
Or brand aligned. I love it.
This is one of those lick your plate.
I'm a fan.
Lick it. Thank you.
Wow. Lick your plate.
Yes, Diddy. Yes, Diddy. This guy's a freak. Yes, Diddy.
Man.
You out of here, bro. Hey, get out of here, bro.
This is good,
Bro,
man.
This is a podcast for kids. What's up, bro? Get out of here, bro. We're gonna kill the monetization, this hornball. So what's wrong with this guy? Come on, Mark. Or Dad, somebody else.
That line is a double entendre. You feel me?
How?
Your head, because your head's the best weapon. So obviously, on a vulgar standpoint, there's the blowjobs, but your head's the best weapon. Your brain is your best weapon.
But I would argue
so I'm also telling her, your mind.
The brain.
Your
yeah,
mind.
Right.
Your mind is your best weapon. I mean both. I sincerely mean both, ladies.
Ladies, stop. Don't. Stop.
But how is that bad?
He means both. Look at his face.
I mean both.
Zoom in on his face. Man, yeah, Wendy's is fire though. Shout out to Wendy's. I think they have
my first job.
Dude, as a manager, no?
That's what I got. I was there 2 years and then I got promoted to manager after 2 years con 18 años y me metieron una pistola por el pecho.
A crazy story. I wanted to get into it. I was going to try to be slick and ask you, why don't you save contacts in your phone? Because I heard that. Wow, bro. What a story. Yes.
Tip. It's a great story.
Great story, bro.
Tip. Never save your contacts, your important relatives or contacts as mommy or Bobby or mom or dad or brother or lo que sea, because if you ever get robbed and somebody wants to go through your phone and try to rob them, they're going to go through your contacts.
So paint the picture for them. So you're managing the Wendy's and this is nighttime, buddy comes?
No.
Daytime?
This was June 4th.
Yo,
June
to the
3rd.
date, you know it?
I forgot the year, but I was 18. So this was 19 years ago. Not to date myself here. But it was a Sunday, 8 in the morning, 8 to 10 in the morning.
You guys aren't even serving breakfast at this time.
No, and
Wow.
I almost got fired for getting robbed, by the way.
What?
For breaking 3 store policies. Entering the store by myself, entering the store alone instead of with an employee, and for opening the door during closed hours. We opened at 10, but it was before 10. Somebody called the office, and oye, mira, estoy aquí para dejar un resumen, blah, 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 quiero trabajo. And I was like, no, we're closed I can't, like, come back later, whatever. He said, no, but the manager yesterday said that I can drop it off. Es que estuve con la jeva en la moto, tú sabes, and I couldn't, like, drop it off. I'm like, that's not what you should tell an employer, like, that you're out having vacilando. Like, you should try to show that your work ethic is on point,
Right.
So
Buddy is crazy.
So I'm 18, so I'm innocent and naive, and they're like, all right, I'll go open the door.
All right.
So it's like glass, like you see the Wendy's
Yeah.
like windows. I see the guy, like as I'm walking, the guy has exactly how I'm dressed, like a hoodie, sunglasses, and it's bright daylight. And as soon as I just went like that, the door, the gun was like right here. And I remember just going like that, exactly like that face you just gave, where like I did that. I was like, I remember just going, shit. And he didn't tell me anything. He didn't tell me what he wanted. I just turned around. I already knew what time it was. Yeah, I went straight to the safe, forgot the code. I was like, binga. And he was rushing, and then I got it. I remember I was like, yo, you want the coins and the loose change too? He's like, nah. He's like, how much is it? I was like, I don't know. Like, nah, just a single. It was super weird. Then I turned back, and all of a sudden he had a mask on.
Younger cat? Older dude? You're 18, 19 years old.
I was 18, so he was like...
He felt older than you?
Like in
though?
his early 40s, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Older,
late
yeah,
30s.
older dude, yeah, but not... Okay, got it.
And then...
So Buddy puts you in the freezer?
So he put me in the freezer, And then it's so funny. He put me in the freezer and said, "Hey, don't come out."
15 minutes?
No, he said, "Yeah, don't come out. Wait 15 minutes and then come out." I was like, "All right, heard. Got you. Dale."
Mental health is a real thing, dog.
Dude.
What a lunatic.
Español. Oye, mira, 15 minutos y nos saca de aquí. Si no, mira. Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool.
But he takes your phone in this
And
box,
then
huh?
I'm like, oh, I'm dying. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. He knocks on the door after.
On the freezer door?
Yeah.
That you're inside
Yeah,
of?
yeah, he
Why
knocks.
didn't he just open it? I'm confused.
Dude, I don't. The guy estaba quemado.
Bro.
Estaba quemado. Tipo le faltaba un frosty o algo. So I open. The gun's right there in my face. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna die, like for sure. I'm like, yeah. He's just he had second thoughts. He's like, no, maybe I should just kill this guy. And he asked me for my phone.
Ah, so he comes back.
So
to
that's
it.
when
Okay.
he say, oh no, give me your phone because you're gonna call the cops. Vas a llamar la policía. I'm like, yo no voy a llamar a nadie.
Let me ride, dog.
Yeah. Close the door. Knocks again. Manda pinga. I open the door. Yes, can I help you? Hey, there's emergency exit door. Like it has like the big sign that says don't go through. Can I go through that door? I was like, yes, please leave. Yeah. Okay.
You're answering the door from the freezer?
Dude.
No, this is crazy, bro. This is a movie. Okay.
So I closed the door again. I was like, he's like, yeah, so 15 minutes. I wait 3 minutes and me pongo a correr. me mando a correr to the office. Oh no, I almost got written up for this kind of, I should have set it up, but the whole time there was in the freezer, there's silence alarms that I could have pressed. And
shit.
And I forgot about it. But whatever. So I run.
That's smart on Wendy's part.
Yeah.
Though. Silent alarms is genius.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I run to the office.
Really? Like banks have them. I didn't think
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's genius.
Yeah. So I run to the office, close myself because we have a bulletproof window. And then I don't even call the cops first. I call my GM. Oh, hey, mira, this just happened.
Real one.
So then he's like, okay, wait, let me call the district manager, whatever. And then they call me back. I'm like, yo, did you call the cops? I'm like, no, I was waiting for you to get back to me. Call the cops, asshole. Like, what are you doing?
Somebody has to call the cops. None of us want to call the cops.
Yeah. So I said, okay. I guess that's probably why they questioned me because they thought I was an accomplice or something.
Oh, right. The delay of calling the cops. But you're young. You don't know.
Yeah.
But I understand the shock. I understand the shock, but I do understand that too.
$900. Yeah, $900.
Oh, man.
He's gonna ruin his job for
Bob, but you don't know. People are lunatics.
Yeah.
This guy leaving in the freezer, coming back. Crazy.
So then I call my brother. I'm like, yo, don't say anything. Don't tell mom anything. But like, yeah, this just happened. And he just starts laughing. And I'm like, yo, like, yeah.
older brother?
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like, what?
They go hit him, but
Yeah, exactly. My mom ends up finding out. She ends up showing up, throwing up just straight phlegm about los nervios and everything.
Oh my God, pobrecita.
I remember I had a ketchup packet and I put something like on my neck. Like, ojero, pero estoy bien. I swear. They had caution tape all over the place. And then she thought that caution tape meant that there was like a murder scene.
Oh, right.
So she thought somebody was dead.
Yeah, she thought it's all violence.
Yeah.
The yellow tapes. Yeah, no.
But yeah, then he went on my phone and started calling my recent contacts and he tried searching because I remember, I forgot how it was that I found out.
Called like Dia or something.
He
like
called,
that?
yeah, I think he called Dia, and then but that was like the last person he called.
I thought it was your dad. That was the last person.
My dad called him.
Oh right. That's the last interaction. Yeah, that's the end of the story.
So my dad called. That's how it off because he kept calling me.
Kept calling different people to try to extort.
But then he kept to try to meet with them. Like, oh, I found this phone, but he robbed me.
What a dick. Yeah.
But he kept calling me at the office after I locked myself in the office. He called me like 3 times. He's like, hey, if you call the cops, don't call the cops. But if you do call the cops, tell them I had like long blonde hair and shit like that.
Bro, if you're listening, and I know you are, if you're watching this, I need you on this podcast. You crazy ass person.
Well, he ended up getting arrested.
Oh, you found out who it was?
Yeah. Should we get there? Let me just put.
Okay,
I'm like all over the place
sorry,
with the story.
I suck at this. Go.
He called again. He's like, I have your license plate too. Okay, cool. Calls again. He's like, oi, look, you're a good kid. I feel like you're a good kid. I just gotta do what I gotta do for my kids, you know. And I think that was in English. I remember, I just got to do what I got to do for my kids. Like, if you want, I can meet you up and I'll put some of the money in a box and your cell phone and whatever. I keep it. Yo me compro otro. Like, whatever. I think he called another time. I forgot what happened. But then, I think that may have been the last time. But my dad is locked up 80 shit. Locked up for 27 years. And It was Cocaine Cowboy era, all that shit in Miami. Yeah. So his tradition was he would call my brother and he'd call me. Call my brother at my mom's. They spoke, and then he would call me. They had already told him what happens. He calls me. Who has my phone? Him knowing they have my phone. So of course the guy picks up. He's like, the first thing you hear is this call is from a federal prison. To accept the call, please press 5. But then you have a 5-second recording.
Oh,
you have
saying,
a moment.
yo,
Yeah. So my dad, instead of my dad saying his name so you can accept the call, my dad used that time to say, tell the guy, like, yo, when I see you in here, I'm gonna fuck you up. Te lo voy a meter por el culo, like all this shit. The guy stopped calling me.
And that traumatized him.
And then a week after, the detectives came and can you figure out who it was? I was like, oh, it's that guy looks familiar. Definitely not that guy. Blah blah blah. It ended up being the guy I thought it was definitely not him for some reason. They said they ended up catching him a few days later robbing another Wendy's. I was like, dude, I told you, like the spicy chicken sandwich is where it hits, you know.
Cut to a clip of Vince McMahon, one of the craziest clips of all time.
What's up, boss? How you doing? Yeah. What's good in the hood? Just holding it down, trying to take care of business. Keep it up, I'm a nigga.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
We're back. So anyways, Vince McMahon gave this guy the green light, and John Cena became my second favorite wrestler by that because he's a rapper, wrestler. My dream is I'm going to try out for wrestling.
Well, that's Rock did that first.
No, Rock got on the mic and did his thing.
Yeah, Wyclef, right? That's that record, right? It doesn't matter.
Oh, Wyclef did a record about The Rock?
With the what? Yeah, it's gonna play right now.
This is The Rock kicking it with the refugee camp, and you're about to smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, facts.
This is the first time in Aircast history that one of my guests
It doesn't matter.
Uses the power of the Aircast.
It doesn't matter. You remember that, right?
He just used the power of our own show against us. So I asked, what's a bad birthday? Because the only time I've ever heard anybody react badly to a zodiac sign has been with me personally when I'm having a great time with somebody and they're like, oh, you're a Scorpio? Ah. And it's like, what do you mean, bro? What's going on? You were just having a great time with me. Why does my zodiac sign determine, who I am as a person? So what is a bad zodiac or a bad birthday?
Well, it's what I was telling you, that it's all opinion based. You have people that have bad experiences with Scorpios, you have people that have bad experiences with Taurus, other signs here and there. So maybe someone had a bad experience with you, looked at you and said, oh, I don't like Scorpios, but I just met you and called you my Scorpio brother.
So that would be like, because if that happens with a race, that you're racist. This would be zodiacist. Zodiacist or horoscopist? What sounds better to you? 6A, what do you think?
Horoscorpus, but you have to spell it whore with a WHORE. Horoscopus.
Theme music.
OVO ho.
Yeah, we're back. Anyways, so we got 6-8 in the house, and can we say Max Payne, Max Play?
Well, I'm Maximilian because I'm extremely Jewish, but I'm Playday.
Is it really Maximilian?
Maximilian Gessa. I had a bar mitzvah.
Wow, what age was your bar mitzvah?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, amen.
Wow, what did that mean in English?
I'm not really sure.
We're gonna put it right here.
Yeah.
It was down here, but now we're gonna put it up here too, just to make him happy. All right, you're a guest. That's what we do here for our guests.
I'm celibate. Like, I do not fuck people
at all.
Like, no,
and
I
then
don't.
Pegging would count as fucking.
But I do peg people.
Oh, got it. So you're not fucking God.
So no one is touching me.
Right.
No one is touching me at all. But like, I will fuck you.
I think there's certain guys that are gay that think I'm not gay. I fuck the guys. Like that's you're gay, by the way.
And truly, I don't give a fuck like what they're considered. Like, people ask me that all the time. They're like, well, if you peg a dude, do you think he's gay? Like, bro, I think he's whatever he wants to be. I think
sexuality's a fluid thing.
Like,
Right,
look
that's
at
crazy.
me, like, and people always try to put labels on me. So, like, who am I to put labels on another person? Like,
Got
baby,
it.
you're whatever you are. You like what you like. Like, that's not my business. I'm just here to do my job.
Do you have a partner? Are you seeing anyone? Or
Oh no,
you're single?
baby! When I tell you I'm the most single bitch
Single.
you'll ever meet,
Got it.
like I do not talk to people. I do not date people. I do no.
Like forever? You never want to have a partner? No kids?
No.
Nothing?
Oh,
no interest in any of that?
No.
Really?
No kids. Absolutely not. I already asked to get my tubes tied.
I mean, you could untie them, right?
They told me no.
Wait,
fuck
that's
America's system.
What?
Yeah, no, they told me no.
'Cause you're too
As a
young? What do you
woman-
mean?
As a woman, to get your tubes tied, you have to have 2 children and your partner's signature.
You need. Well, what if you don't have
your
no partner?
partner's signature to sign off.
But what if you don't have a partner? That seems super.
Then they just say you're too young.
Misogynist?
You're too. It's 100%.
That's
because a man can go
crazy.
get a vasectomy without one question asked.
Wait, hold on. You signed because my mom's tubes are tied, but you signed off on mom getting her tubes tied. You had to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When I'm telling you, they looked at me crazy because I asked to get it done when I was 23. And they're like, oh, no. Dog, I'm telling you straight up. I have been celibate for years now. I stay on birth control. I have a 7-year birth control. I'm celibate. I do not want kids. Like, no. There's no... Like, baby, y'all can take this right now.
Well, I mean, so why are you taking birth control if you're celibate though? Are you
Because
just
I
protected?
do not want kids.
But you're not having sex at all though, right?
I know.
She's like double extra.
I know, but
The
no,
ghost.
literally,
I don't
no.
want the ghost to impregnate
I'm so serious. I'm so
Happened to
serious.
Virgin Mary.
And also talk about women's health care right now. They're trying to get rid of birth control.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's true.
So,
there's no.
So
you
I
can't
got
get
an
abortions out here. Yeah.
IUD because it's the longest term birth control.
Yeah.
So my IUD is good for the next 7 years. So that means that I'm going to make it past this presidency.
Oh.
And still be on birth control. I can't risk that. I'm not going to get off of it and then not have the ability to get back onto it.
Wow, that's
So I said,
crazy.
you know what? Just go ahead, give me the IUD. I do not want kids. I know I don't want kids. I'm not sexually active, but like I know I do not want kids. So I don't know what the state of this healthcare is going to go. So it's like I would rather just have that shit in me and call it a day and not ever have to worry about it than just be like, oh, well, I should be good.
Facts. Yeah, it's tough being a woman. This is crazy. It's crazy. Wow. So yeah, you can't even get an abortion here. Like, where would you go if you had to do an abortion?
Baby,
You could
I'll
go to different
stab
states.
myself. Like,
oh my God.
Y'all think I'm playing? I will throw myself down the stairs. Like, baby, I love abortion. I think it should be available to anyone. If you do
Yeah, it
not
should
want to
definitely
have
be
a
choice.
child,
Yeah, you shouldn't be forced.
you
to do
shouldn't
it.
be forced to have a
I
child.
agree.
Because I know I do not want a child. I'm not the loving, I'm not the caring. I'm not gonna take care of someone for 18 years. Like, I'm just not. I'm very selfish. Like, I will own that to the T.
You don't think they'll ever change though? You don't think one day you'll be like,
no.
Latina.
And it's so funny
Hey,
because
AJ.
people say that to my mom all the time. They're like, oh, she's gonna change, and then she just laughs. She was like, obviously you don't know her. Like, obviously
your
you do
mom
not
knows
know
her.
her.
Your mom's like, yeah,
she
right.
knows straight up. Like, I do not play. Like, no.
And so she's supportive with the Dom thing and everything.
Yeah,
So
she knows everything I do. She knows all my crazy.
Is she out
all my
here with you,
crazy-
or she's in,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like we lived all over the U.S. together. Like, that's my dog.
Y'all
like,
stay together for real.
like when I say like I don't have friends, like she's my best friend. Like, that's my person, and that's why I'm good. Like, that's all I need is like I just need her support. I don't care about nobody else's. As long as I got her approval, that's the only thing I care about. So it's like. That's why, like, I want to make it in life. Like, that's why I hustle so hard. Is I'm like, no, like, it's for her. Like, I want to give her this life. Like, yes, I want to be rich. Yes, I want the nice things. Yes, I want this. But, like, I want to take care of her.
For her.
Like,
yeah, that's your why.
She's done everything for me. Like, the only reason I am the strong, independent woman I am is because of her. I watched her be a strong, independent woman. So it's like, you raised me. Like, you made me. And I might be a little crazy, but, like, you made me this awesome person I am today. Like, I owe you that.
I hope she's gonna really enjoy listening to that clip when she sees it. What's something you think people get wrong about dominatrix in general? What's something that people, like a big misconception people constantly have, you think? Or
that we fuck our subs.
Oh, okay, right.
That we jerk them off. That this,
that sex is revolved.
The fucking third.
Yeah.
The, like, people ask that about, like, yeah, my shitting videos all the time. They're like, well, does he just sit there and jack off the whole time? I have never seen this man's dick.
Usually like when I picture dominatrix, I picture like S&M, like you, like the guy on a leash, like Tyler Creator's new video, like that kind of shit. And there's no like there's no room for sex in that.
And that's the whole thing about being a dominatrix is it's the mental side. It is a mental game. That is the whole thing. So talking about the cookie jar, right? Talking about you want what you can't have. A sub knows that they can never have you. So because of that, they constantly lust after you. So that's why they want to worship you. They want to be at your feet. They want you to hurt them because they know I can never have her. And that's the whole thing about it. It's a mental game. It's not, that's what like, okay, you look at different areas of sex work. You look at escort. It is a physical game. Now, is it very mentally tasking? 100%. I'm not degrading that at all. But you look at being a sub-dom relationship, it's a mental game.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of like psychological edging, I guess, because you're like getting them to a certain
100%.
place, and like low key as a stripper, I'm sure like those are kind of the best guests, the best clients. But you know, it's a very shaky line, you know, because there's a private rooms and all that shit.
Yes.
There's always a bunch of other strippers too, but that's kind of the same psychological thing of wanting you, knowing you, and it's like, you know, you always get the guys that you should leave home with me, but they know damn well you're never gonna leave home with them.
I'm never gonna go nowhere with you, you know. So once again, talking about that lust thing that I got from dancing, that I had no idea that was gonna lead me here, but yeah, that whole thing of like, you want me so bad, and you know you can't have me.
All male subs? You've never had a female sub?
So actually, I have had female subs, and I say this, I dom men out of revenge. I dom women out of love.
Greatest Knicks of all time. Your three.
Greatest top three in Knicks.
Knicks of all time.
Patrick Ewing.
One? Do you want to put them in order or no? I'm not gonna give my three, so
it don't really matter.
All right, Patrick Ewing, give me the next two and three. Only three. So the other rest of the Knicks.
Damn.
Anybody listening to this podcast that doesn't know about Knicks basketball, they're not gonna search anybody else.
That's kind of rough for me.
That's why it's a good question. So that's what we do here.
So,
we make it rough for people. No, we don't do that. Not on there.
So I gotta say Walt Frazier because he got a chip and I met him.
Oh,
I met Clyde Frazier. I got pictures with Walt Frazier. Dope as hell. Cool person too.
Do you have a picture available we can cut to?
I have a picture. Yeah.
Say it. You want to say it? You said it earlier.
What's that?
You've been controlling the editing, so you're the first guest to ever do that. So go ahead. Go.
Picture with me and Clyde Frazier right here.
Yeah, my boy. I love that. It's a superpower.
That's my hook. My hook is the selling $100,000 worth of dope and fucking stabbing a motherfucker in prison. Like that's on my hook. But really, the overall theme of my show is redemption, bro. You can come back from anything.
That's fire.
You can come back from anything.
Great message.
I want people to understand that you can fuck up on royally in the worst way possible, but you can come back from it. There's nothing you can't come back from. Again, I've been to prison, and even criminals have standards. Like the only line that there's no crossing is like murdering women and children or sexually abusing women and children. That's like all right. And again, we'll go back to it. I don't interview certain types of people. There's a certain demographic I like to go after. Redemption. And I started with episode 0. Episode 1 was my story. Like, I showed you I had no morals at one point, bro. The shit I was doing was wrong. Like, and it got to the point where I was considering doing things I would have never considered doing. Because let me show you how this works. You cross the line once. That wasn't that bad. Then you cross a farther line. That's not that bad.
Slippery slope.
And then before you know it, you know, you're fucking defrauding an insurance company out of $7 million, you know? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I need people to understand, that this could have happened to you. It's not a matter of that you're better than other people. No. This can happen to you. I need people to understand the process of greed and how it takes over your mind. You know what I mean? Greed isn't in certain people and not in other people. Greed is in everybody. And greed starts off like this, a little mustard seed. And then it gets a little bigger, and before you know it, you're fucking selling 10 keys of coke, and you're fucking counterfeiting $10 million, and you're, like, before you know it, you're running a pill mill, and it starts off small, but it grows into this thing. And some people take longer than others to, and have to spend more time in prison. Like, some people, moral story, some people take longer than others to come back to reality and be like, fuck, I fucked up. The way that happened to me was when I laid down in prison the first night and I looked at the room and I was looking at the roof and I was like, fuck, I'm in prison, bro. I fucked up.
You know what, 3, man? I'm going to put 3 is without Braun, man, because that's another guy I didn't like.
I won.
I mean, but the fans are the ones that pick who wins.
Oh, okay. I thought you was asking me. Wait, so you got LeBron,
Brady,
and Kobe?
Yeah.
Please, bro. That's fucking off of magazine, man. You didn't think about that. You programmed.
Those are my guys. Maybe I'm programmed.
You was programmed. You saw a commercial.
Those are my guys.
Nah, yo, Shaq, Diana. Well, you didn't know I had Diana, so that was.
All your picture mainstream you said Diana. Yeah.
Original.
And I'm surprised you didn't get Ali. I was gonna throw Ali in there over Braun, but the truth is, man, the reasons I'll throw Ali in there is I could throw LeBron in there. I was thinking about throwing Ali in there because of what he stood for, but the truth is, LeBron's winning me over. If LeBron's wins another championship, I'm going to put him over.
I got to be biased. I'm going to be biased here.
You have to. It's your big 3.
Muhammad Ali is a superb human being and everything that he stood for with the civil rights movement and everything as an athlete and his overcome and being Muslim and going from Cassius Clay to Muhammad. Like, his story is impactful and crazy.
He was successful, too, in the sport, though. It wasn't just like he's a political
figure. He came through and did his thing.
He's not Colin Kaepernick, you feel me?
But I met Tyson. So I gotta go with Tyson.
But that's why it's your shit, yeah. 400%.
But I gotta go with Tyson, bro.
No, that's just
I was able to shake his hand, say what's up. We had about a 3.5 minute conversation. I took a picture with him off of the strength of Drink Champs facts. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
And he fucking was a monster, bro. He was a pit bull, man, without a leash, bro. He was nasty, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? That gave he's a man's man, and that gave us all a little more confident walk down the street. I just saw Tyson fight, so I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saw Jordan dunk, and now they want to go fucking dunk. Everybody saw LeBron play, now everybody want to be LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But that influence is what sports does, right? So people's always, I got a whole handful of people on some, if I don't watch sports, I don't like sports, I don't do sports, fuck that, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But what I intel in that conversation, even though I pass it on to my kids and shit, is the thing about sports, it doesn't teach you just being healthy, being athletic, and having a game. You learn to lose, you learn to win. Some learn to lose and win by themselves. If they miss the last shot or they miss the last touchdown pass, they miss it, they lose on their own on the ride home. Home is in their fucking brain. Or you learn how to lose and how to win as a unit, as a team. That's why it's a team. We won the championship. You didn't win the championship. We won the championship. You didn't lose the game. We lost the game. So when a kid does that at a young level, as an adolescent, elementary, you play sports, you lose, you hate yourself. Then you go to middle school. I remember I lost. And you play a little bit unit, and then you just grow. And at the end of the day, those that do sports respectfully, like I could be wrong, there's no consensus in this, you become better leaders. You become better mentors. You take life on a different level because you've been following suit. That's why when young people go to the Army, it's a big deal. But when they come back, you're supposed to have some type of discipline and generate some type of routine where now you're going to manifest daily because you was in a regiment for the last fucking 2-3 years or boot camp. So that those that don't go to that, they play sports all their life. They just know how to keep healthy. They know how to stay strong. They know how to keep discipline, and then they pass that on to the next, and they pass that on to the next. And that's what I take out of sports. Outside of just being fun and having fun is a discipline and routine that you get to better yourself and just be a sharper image of your version.
That was incredible. That's
you know what I'm saying?
I wanted at least one moment like that throughout this whole pod like that from you, and I'm glad that the big 3
Thank
brought
you for
it.
letting me have this moment.
I ended up here in this producer battle because I hit up my dad and I was like, yo, there's a battle coming up and it's like a KRS-One thing. And I seen it and I think it looks dope. He's like, you think you could win? And I was like, shit, I think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been making beats for a minute now. And he's like, well, then try it then. And I was like, all right. And then, you know what I'm saying? I entered the battle.
paid my little fee. It was awesome. And I just can't believe it, bro. I'm still here, bro. I'm here with you guys, bro. It's a blessing. I love your podcast.
Shout out Pops, bro. I heard Pops was in the crowd supporting you too, right?
Hell yeah, bro. He was really turning up. Like you probably hear him in the video too in the recap.
He might have been the one that was shouting about a lot of the times.
Nah, there was a lot of people showing love, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was dope.
I didn't expect to have so many people pop out.
Yeah, man. And
so it was dope.
And to my understanding, you were battling. You had your own personal battles while you were getting ready for the battle.
Yes, that is factual. So,
do you want to get into that?
I would love to, absolutely, because that it's crazy. Like I said, it's all a blessing, right? So, newborn baby. I'm in the hospital the 31st, right before New Year's, and I'm like, all right, cool, we're here. You know what I'm saying? I've been here before. I had 2 kids, super healthy, beautiful. God bless them. And so we're in the hospital. That's the alarm. Hey, yo, that's my alarm because my daughter, she feeds every 3 hours to maintain her.
Good father alert right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I have that. I never turn that off. So my daughter has this rare condition called CACT that we only found out a day or 2 after she was born, which, to be honest, if we wouldn't have found out, she probably wouldn't be here right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's CACT?
So CACT is a genetic mutation that happens when 2 people, right, a man and a woman, have a baby, and we have like certain genes, you know what I'm saying, that can create this. It's basically a fat. You use fat for energy, and she can't convert regular fat to energy. So she couldn't have breast milk. She couldn't have the best things for her, right? So we find this out because my daughter has an episode where she's like basically on the brink of death, right? I go to get medicine for my other kid. I'm chilling. My girl's like, hey, I need you to come to the hospital. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way. She's like, no, I need you right here, right now. And I was like, all right, kind of scaring me. It was good. You know what I'm saying? So I pull up, and it's crazy, bro. It's like a movie, bro. It's like, they're like code pink. Fucking doors lock, alarms are blaring, and I'm freaking out, but I'm trying to just be cool. Like, calm and collect, you know what I'm saying? For my lady and for myself, right? Because it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been here before, but I've never been through this. Long story short, we find out she has CACT. But there's 3 levels to it, bro, and it's crazy if you look it up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, we looked it up on Google, and my whole family was tripping. Like, I'm tripping right now. Like, it's crazy. But basically, the first level is like sudden death almost, right? The second level is you have to like 3 months to live, and then the last level is like you can have a normal life expectancy. You know what I'm saying? My bad, yo. It's crazy.
You're good, man.
It's crazy because like. It's still traumatic, and I never understood that, right? Because like I had 2 beautiful, healthy kids, right? Life is perfectly normal, and it's still normal, it's still good. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a thing, right? And we're handling it, and we're doing our best, and we're doing great, and she's healthy. But long story short, like this normal life expectancy is coming from the sacrifice that we put in as parents. You know what I'm saying? And like my girl's a soldier, bro, and like. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my time. So, like, that's why my time is so valuable. So I'm here at this hospital, and I'm like, yo, I've been making beats for a minute. Like, I want to lock in. Like, I want to change my life for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be the last time I do some shit like this because, God forbid, I go to another route. You know what I'm saying? And then, like lo and behold, I'm here now on the Aircast with, like, dope people receiving a beautiful message. And I'm on verges of tears again because, like, I never thought that this could happen, right? Like, to a normal person living a normal life. Shout out to the NICU nurses and all those people that they really need to be the ones that we're, like, awarding and rewarding and putting on TV because...
Heroes, for real.
Oh, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was in an elevator with a little girl that had cancer, bro. And she's walking around with, a, you know what I'm saying, bags and shit, and a nurse... And I'm just on my way to see my daughter. Like, my son just wants me to play Fortnite. I just want to make beats. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it really put life into perspective. And that's why, again, I'm grateful to be here to share that message as well with the people because God is real. And, like, I'm a living testament. And, like, I have family that super believes and I have family that doesn't. So I just hope that they see this. And I hope you understand that, like, there's shit that's out of our control. And you just got to have faith, bro. And shit will, like... Life gets good. Like H said, like there's life in abundance. You just have to believe and like provide and be of service and of value to your community for real. And that's what I'm here to do as well.
So like you're saying, you're kind of going through things in life sometimes and it leads to a way you're making it be. Like, so when you're angry, you're like making like a trap type beat, like ta 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 ta. What was that thought process when you said that?
I mean, more so like, lately it's just like
just been going through a lot, and I've been on like a sad vibe. So I'm trying to like compromise off of that, in terms of like my creativity.
So you're doing like Bryson Tiller type beats, like Drake
Sad
and
vibes.
Driving type beats.
Exactly, sad vibes.
What are
shit
some
that hits
favorite
hard.
sad songs of all time for you?
I mean, I'm a big fan of like Shorty, if you know about him.
I know of him, but I don't know records. What he has sad music?
I mean, he's good. He's known for like making gangster love music, like Obituary and shit like that.
Obituary, like obituary, but
Yeah, you
obituary.
know, like bitch you up, 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 dog, and your homegirls too.
Hey,
you know, like
I love the
type of
dance
shit.
move.
Yeah, you know,
You killed that. That was hilarious.
Type of shit, you
Oh,
know.
that was hilarious. That was really good. Yo, he was like, yo, shout out to Shorty. Quentin Tarantino hits EFN up tomorrow. He says, yo, we're gonna write the CHP movie. Who's your fan cast? Who's playing Heckler in the movie? and
Danny
who's playing Eddie
DeVito's
Diggs?
playing me.
Danny DeVito? That's hilarious.
That's guaranteed.
That's funny.
Mine's gonna be a dude from Wedding Crashers.
Vince Vaughn?
yeah.
Yes, that's who I thought. I wrote Vince Vaughn.
No, you did not.
I swear to fucking
That's
God.
awesome.
Heck, Vince Vaughn.
And who'd you put for me?
For you, I put fucking first. I put Pachanga from Carlitos.
Pachanga!
That's
That's good.
Pachanga.
Chichi. Louis Guzman. Yeah, definitely. And I love Louis Guzman. Like
Louis Guzman's
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
That's good. That's
I wrote
good.
Pachanga. I don't know y'all people know him by Louis Guzman, but he's a legendary actor.
No,
Legend.
legend.
Narcos, a bunch of shit.
Legend,
brother.
He just
Legend.
like not. I mean,
Was Adam
it was
Sandler movies?
a few years ago with
The fucking legend, dude.
With what's his name?
Gang.
Wednesday, he just came out in the fucking Adam Sandler.
The rich guy. What's his name?
The rich guy
He
Gates.
used to be a wrestler.
Gucci? Oh no.
What rich guy? EFN?
No, the wrestler. He used to be a wrestler. He's an actor. Big
Oh,
time.
Rock.
The Rock. The movie Treasure Island.
Yeah. I know.
Louis Guzman.
Louis
was in
Guzman.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, he had
Treasure
me
Island with The Rock.
He had me dying in that whole shit.
He's funny as fuck.
No, he's the shit. He's the shit.
So let's do some
It's
of the
either
other-
him or Danny DeVito.
Let's do some other CHP
That's
people.
funny.
Who do you think gets? Who do you think does EFN? Let's do the drink chance. Who's EFN?
EFN.
I have a funny pick. I want to hear what you guys say.
Oh, I don't have one, man. That's good that you said that.
Not EFN. I would actually go with and it's crazy because I mean it just doesn't make any sense. But Samuel L. Jackson.
You're gonna make over here.
I'll take that one
EFN?
too.
That's crazy.
EFN
I would say
Samuel
Jack
Jackson.
Black. You get EFN
Jack
Black.
Wow. I can't say Jack Black.
That's kind of crazy.
He might make it work.
Oh, that's me.
And what about Nori? Who plays Nori? I have a crazy pick for Nori.
Oh,
I have
man.
a crazy pick.
Nori.
What's so? I have a funny one that you guys wouldn't even know.
Well, imagine if you make EFN black, you gotta make Nori white.
Yeah, no.
That's not-
And Nori be Will Ferrell.
Wow,
That'd be
that's
good.
actually raw. If you're gonna make
I'll
Nori
take
white,
that one.
Yeah,
Will Ferrell is
I'll take that one.
crazy.
I'll
That's
take
raw.
it. I'll take
I'm
it.
gonna say you get Nori as Denzel.
Gang? Oh, Denzel?
Denzel.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
too
but
much.
you know
It's
what?
gonna be too much.
Denzel, Nori has humor to him, so like I can't go with Denzel because Denzel to me is like he has humor,
Training
but
Day.
not.
You get that same
But
guy.
that's
Yeah,
like
but it's
that's
still
like a dry
hard.
humor.
Yeah, dry, hard
It's a
humor.
dry humor.
Like I'm still a gangster.
Like
I'm
the-
making
like-
fun of you type shit.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
you
little
know,
like,
This would be a
I'm
new
making
role
you.
for Denzel. This
You
would be a
better
new-
laugh at me.
Denzel's gonna have to take it to a different place in his career.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
I
feel
don't
like he
think
can pull
so.
it off.
No,
I don't know if Denzel
wouldn't
want to.
But that's why I say Nori, Will Ferrell,
Qual?
and E.
Who you
Samuel
talking
Jackson.
Denzel Washington, he's talking about. The Equalizer.
No, it's
No.
Pac is
Pac.
above the rim.
No,
Who was the ball player? He was the OG.
no, he wasn't.
No, Denzel?
Denzel. No.
Yeah, you talking.
Oh, you talking about?
You talking about?
Got game.
Jesus.
Got
Yeah, he
game.
got game. Jesus.
Oh, he was the dad. Yeah,
Jesus
he was the dad.
Shuttlesworth.
Right. Yeah, Denzel could be. Yeah, he
It could probably work.
Right.
I don't know. I see Will Ferrell more as Nori.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, we're gonna go
'Cause
that
he
route.
could-
That's
Will
hilarious.
Ferrell
You know
could
why
be
she
serious,
plays
That route is
and then
hilarious.
he could be fucking funny.
Well, I think if you
And no
do it,
offense,
Low
Samuel
key, and
Jackson.
Samuel has the general works because Samuel's super serious. And
Yo,
you
you
know,
know-
be serious.
But then he
about
has
it.
that dry humor too that he'll hit you with something.
the David Wayne's son, the actor comedian. He's in all the parodies.
Yes.
Marlon?
I see what you're
Not
saying.
Marlon.
No, not the Wayne's brothers, the third one.
Right.
Yeah,
Not the Wayne's
I
brothers.
know what you're saying.
Their nephew.
Yeah.
He kind of can resemble Nori, and he can play a serious role or a funny role. And Nori
What's
is
crazy,
funny.
I think
You
his name's
saying
David
so?
Wayne's too. I think. I think
Could be.
Yeah, I think
But he's funny though.
Wayne's
I can see him playing that role.
I can't give all my game out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm taking old and adding it with new. A lot of people don't know you can take old and add it with new. What you done has been done before you.
Everything's been done. That's what we
So
say in
don't
hip hop.
think you
In
just
hip hop,
stop.
everybody says every
Don't
rhyme's
think you
been
just
said.
started. You didn't start nothing.
Facts.
What I do, somebody done it. Just my story different from theirs. That's all.
Your perspective is
Yeah.
different. You're unique in
Yeah.
that way.
And people, I get this question. You should have blew up. You should have blew up. What would you tell people? I get that a lot. Why you ain't blow up? Well, give me something I should tell people when they ask me that.
I did blow up. Look at all the things I've done. I've got to bring in New Year's Eve in my city. On top of all the James L. Nice Center, on top of all the venues, on top of all the people I put on in the hip hop and entertainment. But you just told me right now. What you said right now, how you said nobody could tell you shit, that's blowing up. That's success. That's true success. To be proud of your work and to have one pivotal moment. It's not a money. It's not, I got a contract. No. It's something that was bigger than me. This was from my city. And you were honest about it. You were nervous, and that maybe is a reason why that meant so much to you. But to me, that's success. That's truly success. And that's more important than a one-hit song, a one-hit wonder, a one moment of fame, 15 minutes of fame. That's with you forever. Those people that were there with you that New Year's Eve, they remembered that forever. Even if they had a shitty year, they remember, damn. And they look back to the New Year's Eve and how they brought that year. If they remember that, man, that shit was fun as fuck.
And all these superstars from Miami remember, and they love
Facts.
you, and they respect you.
Yeah.
You taught a lot of us professionalism and showmanship and game. You gave us game, how to act right. Put that joint down, boy. Get right. Go, get on stage. What y'all doing? Feel me? Focus. Get your set together. Rehearse.
And you're still doing it now. Just the fact at your age that you're open to saying, man, I'm still learning. That makes me, that warms my heart, because I can't tell you how many people of older generations and even my age that did feel like they got shit figured out because they got a nice little job, they got a nice little check, they got, it's like, dog, we could always improve ourselves. There's always room for improvement. There's always more we could be doing. So to hear from an OG to say, man, I'm constantly learning. Every Saturday I'm learning at my show. That's true student of the game and a true master of the game, because that's blowing
Thanks
up to
for
me,
that.
Larry. And honestly, man, this is my first time having a full conversation with you, but you know, like you said, real recognize real. Energy gravitates to energy, and that said, I seen you do at the Garrison. Shout out Jack York. Like I seen it, I was like, oh, Buddy knows what time. This is a great energy. So I'm glad you came through, and you know, if you asked me a question, I know it's just more about me asking you questions, but you've more than blown up. People will live and die and wish they could do half of the shit you've done already. Larry. You can just tell. You do
Appreciate
deserve your
that.
flowers, man.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So you got to understand, we here and we gone.
100.
We're here and we gone.
It's a short trip.
Yeah.
It's a
But
short
we saw
ass
a
trip.
lot of people leave. And I try not to be that way, to depressed about how big is it not is, and it ain't growing, or it's not big enough, or I'm not good enough, or sometimes you got to sit back and like, yo, just get in line. And when it's your turn for anything, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? To shine on any level of shining. You know, everybody can't be in VIP. You got to work your way to be in VIP.
I got the call like at 11 a.m. in LA.
Wow.
And then right there, I called my homie Ev and my homie Angel out in LA, and I was just like, yo, they just threw this shit on me. I have to go shoot this kid, K Dot, is what it wasn't even Kendrick Lamar, it was K Dot. We have to go to this dude Top's house, and then Angel knew who they were. I don't think Ev knew who they were. I had no idea who they were. But I knew who J-Rock was.
Yeah, J-Rock was the first one popping from that.
And I was like, oh, he's on J-Rock's label. I was like, all right, cool. We get there, Schoolboy was there. I don't know who Schoolboy wasn't nothing yet. The DJ and I saw them, and we just went down the block. It was really cool. It was literally me and my two guys, and it was like four of them, like in this neighborhood, like on the outskirts of Compton. And we got to shoot that. And that's when, like, back then I used to get like drops from everybody. Like getting a drop was like a thing back then.
The thing to do.
And then it's like I got really cool drops from them, so I got that back then. The first time I ever worked with Drake, funny now we're talking Kendrick and Drake, was Money to Blow. And I'm interviewing him, and I just he was one of the people because it was like my job to shoot it, and I was like, hey, I'm so-and-so. at the end of the interviews, like, you know, when you see that black and red, when you see that signature, you know it's legit. He said something like that. It's like, okay, he knows who I am.
You are now behind the scenes with Derek G. You know what it is when you see the black and the red and the end. Derek G, what it do?
Derek G.
Watching DerekG.com. Yo, Derek G, you know I gotta introduce the world.
Derek G, the #1 photographer, videographer in the motherfucking business. Don't ever get it twisted.
Derek G.
Hey, Derek. It's Derek G. Get it right. Behind the scenes, you already know. DerekG.com.
DerekG.com.
Derek G is behind the camera. Mac Main's in front of the camera.
Derek G out here.
Dog, Derek G. Y'all already know what time it is. You see Payne up there talking shit, right? Payne, say what's up to Derek G. He's getting good at Spanish.
Okay. Nigga Derek G behind the trick.
Chris Robinson, Robot Films, here with Derek G. It's the man behind the camera.
Yo, Derek G. You know I know you're always here for the behind the scenes. So.
And I was like, all right, cool. So it was like, I got Nicki Minaj, like I got all of them, like obviously that whole like Tyga, Nicki, Drake, I got all of them. Like I was there in 2009 when Young Money started. That's when like they all had just gotten signed. So I got to see all that happen.
So if you're in a monogamous relationship, you have difficulty accepting the reality that there's breasts out there that aren't yours. This is your words.
If I'm in a monogamous relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a hard time accepting the fact that there's all these other breasts out there. You said this
Breasts?
was Valerius? Yeah, titties. You said
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You're like, oh, it sucks knowing that my man could just look everywhere and there's tits everywhere.
Yeah. That's
Right.
why I date Hispanic men, because I'm crazy.
Hispanic men don't look?
No, they're because I'm crazy. I'm
crazy.
Latin on the inside. I'm a Latina for sure.
As a Hispanic man, I do not condone that or
You
agree
can
with
ask
that.
my
It's not
ex,
true.
bro. You can ask my ex.
You can ask my exes too. We're not crazy. Actually, don't ask them.
He was like, I thought I was getting a peaceful girl. I'm like, surprise.
But so my question is, I want to stay on that. Isn't that always the case though?
Well, yeah, but don't fucking look, bitch. Well, okay, if you're gonna look, I gotta know. You gotta be so obsessed with me that I don't care.
But is it?
You gotta be so obsessed with me that I'm like that. I know that you only like mine.
How does he show that he's obsessed with you? Does he have to have like tatted, like the Mac tatted on his forehead, like the Drake girl?
I just gotta feel so obsessed. Like I gotta know that you're so obsessed with me that I don't even have time to be jealous.
But that's a you thing. That's not fair to the guy if you're jealous.
No, my ex was pretty good at it for a while.
The ex, right? He's good at it. Okay, so how do you feel about going to the strip club cheating?
Okay, no. Okay, so here's the thing.
With the guy, it's not cheating. I'm saying you're
No. So I dated a guy who would go to the strip club all the time.
Him by himself. Okay.
And I will go with him too. But I trusted him. I knew he was so obsessed with me that like that for him was just like recreation. I trusted him, so that was fine.
So what about porn? Is porn cheating?
No. No, you know what's so funny? Okay, I guess I said I wasn't gonna talk about stuff, but whatever. I think I scarred my ex. So like one time, because he used to break up with me so many every fight, bro. He would break up. We would get back together in like 12 hours. But one time he broke up with me, and I was like watching porn as we were breaking up.
You were watching porn.
Yeah, I'm kind of. There's something wrong with me for sure. So, I've been through a lot, and I was like watching porn, and I was like talking to him, and he's like, "Are you watching porn while I'm breaking up with you?"
Wow, why are you breaking up?
Because he broke up with me so many times. This time I was just like horny. Like that was the only thing that I couldn't even be sad this time.
But you couldn't just wait to have the call and then.
No, because I wanted to hear him while I was watching porn. One last time. One more time. I'm crazy. And he's like, I'm not doing this. You're watching. He got pissed at me. I'm like, as if like you're not going to go watch porn later, you fucking asshole.
He's low-key watching porn at the same time. He's like, I can't believe this. Only one of us is allowed to do this.
Yeah. And then when we came out, the box.
300,000, right? Like
bro, it was a phenomenon after that, bro. It was a phenomenon. Lightning in a bottle, bro. History was made. Yeah, history was made, man, and you know it's amazing, bro. I can't thank God more than anything else. Bro.
No, God, the universe, you know,
whatever.
A lot of factors have.
I'm not religious, and I said thank God, nonetheless, you know.
But you believe in God at least, like you're spiritual.
Bro, I'm a spiritual person.
Hard to get behind a religion.
I'm not God a religious person. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I'm with that.
But I believe in God for sure.
And that story is just a true testament too, because it takes so many different things to fall into place at the right timing. The timing's crazy, and you know, shout out Nori because it's all these different things. But Nori opens a lot of doors.
No,
Nori,
he's a super legend, bro.
Great relationships.
Absolutely,
through,
bro.
through an illustrious
listen,
career.
I don't take. Come on, man. He's a legend. Nothing happens without the legend there.
I want to ask about him because I'm sure there's been a lot of guests that you've probably already crossed paths with that I'm sure wasn't nothing to ask to come through for the pod. Who's like maybe one of the first guests that came through and you're like, we got him to do the pod. We got
DMX, bro.
Damn.
But that first DMX episode,
the one where he beatboxed, is that the one where he beatboxes and I think Nori does like he tries to freestyle on it? Is it?
Did he beatbox in that episode?
I think so.
We gonna drink. We gonna find.
I don't know if he beatboxed. I don't think he beatboxed. He did a prayer on that episode. Is that the episode you're thinking of?
I think so. Yeah, you guys are sitting at a table, right? It's a tight angle. It's a compact angle where you all could see three. You're all three together. How many times did DMX do the Drink Champs? Twice, right?
Well, technically 3 because we did a COVID episode where he was on Zoom. But yeah, twice physically.
So yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He beatboxed him the first time he was on it. The first time
he might have.
But the thing is, Nori didn't really freestyle much on it. Nori, I think y'all had a lot of.
What I would tell you about that episode is that we could make a documentary just off of that episode.
The first one.
That first one.
Wow.
Because he didn't know what a podcast was.
Really?
DMX. He didn't care to do a podcast. He did it out of respect for Nori, hands down. But he was in his own element, DMX, fighting his own demons. And what happens is every perfect storm happened in that episode. He was gonna do a show in Miami. He was staying at a spot in the beach. We went to where he was at in the beach. He was down to do whatever we were gonna do with him, an interview, right? He didn't know what a podcast was. He's down to do the interview. We set up in the hallway of the lobby of the hotel.
That's what that angle is. That's
the lobby of the hotel. Yeah,
got it.
The lobby has terrible internet, right? So our engineer that usually works with us, he wasn't in town. So another engineer comes in, and he's trying to download the applications he needs to record the Pro Tools that he might need, and he can't do it. His shit crashes.
Wow.
He can't do it at that point. So we're like, fuck. At the same time, we're telling him turn down the music in the lobby, stop the people from walking around us. DMX is about to come in the room. Everybody's looking at us crazy, like, what are you talking about? You can't stop what's happening in this hotel lobby. So Nori is outside keeping the dog contained and down to come in. Homie, the engineer says it's going to take me an hour to download this on this hotel bullshit Wi-Fi.
That's crazy.
So now we got to maintain this dude for an hour. An hour. So we're like, God, I mean, we got no choice but to try to make it happen. So Nori's drinking a bottle of Hennessy with DMX outside, where a lot of people think that DMX on this episode is on some other drugs.
Yeah. I mean,
and mind you, I get it. If you're an addict, you shouldn't be drinking liquor. But truth be told, hardcore addicts, they might not see it. Whereas as long as they don't do hardcore drugs, they might drink liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't differentiate between.
I get what you're saying. It's a step down, and you're like, yo, it's not going all the way. This is like,
but a lot of people saw that episode where he was on some other drugs. No, the only thing I ever saw him do was drink. He drank, and Nori had to keep him drinking for like an hour.
Right.
By the time we get on
and do the pod,
he had drank. Him and Nori drank a bottle of Hennessy. They sat down. We calmed the fucking lobby music down. The engineer got the shit downloaded.
Wow, thank
God. And then we finally sit down. And imagine how impatient he was at that point.
Yeah.
He was like, he doesn't know what these things mean.
What are we doing?
He's like, what is this? Like, what are you trying to trick me into doing now, guys? And then we film, and that's the result. But that episode, super viral because DMX never did that. it was new to. I think that was new to the podcast world, to the viral, bigger hip hop world. I think the bigger hip hop world never saw a podcast like that.
Yeah.
And it went super viral, man. And it just took us over the top. And it was funny because behind the scenes, and this is actually an exclusive, X and his team were like, yo, can we just X that whole episode out?
Wow.
And can you guys, you guys can come to DMX's crib.
Arizona?
No, he lived back in, he wasn't in Arizona anymore. He was back north. I forget where, but he was back north. They're like, come to his crib, and we could just record another episode.
Wow.
But in my mind, and in Nori's mind as well, all of our minds, we're like, bro, like you can't recreate
what happened.
That
magic
again. Like this is gonna be a whole.
What was your response to them when they asked that?
Well, I said no. I personally said no. The thing is, it's me and Nori. Me and Nori have totally different answers to a lot of things. I said no, and Nori actually said no as well. Like Nori was like, nah, but Nori's hype. Like, let's get this out. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up like just saying, yeah, we just said no to and we just ended up, and X's team was eventually cool with it, and we ended up putting it out, and it became, and that's what really launched Drink Champs into another hemisphere. Like we came out the box winning. But that's what took us to another stratosphere.
Big moment.
Yeah.
And imagine how crazy that I think his last major interview was also on the Drink Champs too.
As well.
So
and
that's a crazy.
Bro, and let me tell you something, man. The difference between the interview that I just expressed to you and described to you, and that interview, he was in such a great mind state.
Wow, that's a great point.
He was in such a great attitude, like. Bro, I can't even describe how sad it is to see someone that they turn their life around so much and that something that drastic happened to them. He was in really such a great place, man. He was so joyful and happy and joking. Like I could tell from the first episode we ever did with him, whenever I would say something, he kind of like was like aggressive about everything to the point where we had that other episode and he was just playful with everything.
Different vibe, yeah.
Totally different vibe, man. And it's
very true.
We really lost a legend and a gem and someone that I feel like was gonna turn into a super OG to teach the youth to avoid certain things. We lost someone special there for sure.
RP DMX, man.
Yeah, man.
This is a full circle moment. You like full circle moments, right?
I love full circle moments. Life is technically a full circle moment.
Well, we talked about this, so we're doing a full circle moment right now.
This is cool. Oh my God! That is cool.
This is the bomb.
That is so cool, Jay. That's awesome. I'm glad you did this.
From the bomb beyond insanity.
Fuck, but we're gonna do raw dog straight up?
Nah, check this out.
Oh, I love this guy.
I got these little fucking.
I fucking love you.
We're gonna dip. I love you. We're gonna do like a dab with the bomb.
Oh my God, this is great. Oh man.
I haven't tried this. Look, it's still brand new. I haven't even opened it because I've been waiting for this full circle moment.
Oh my God. He told me since like last year when we first started doing the pod, like, yo, what we should do is get the bomb and react to it. I was like, bro, of course. I've been thinking we should do the whole wings thing. He was like, well, relax. We should just do the bomb.
Motherfucker, let me get a chip.
Yeah, wow, this is a fire, though.
Yeah, they're good. So.
For all you listening and not watching, I'm sorry.
You want to tell the audience about the full circle moment or what?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just did last year when we first started doing the pod.
Yeah, right.
You know, we were just brainstorming on different ways. Jack's episode 5, episode 11. 11 or 12? I think, no, yeah, 12 was so cool. 11, my dog too. And shout out Mars. But yeah, he just said, you know, different things we should do in the future. And this was like one of the first ideas he said that we should shout out to Hot One, shout out Sean Evans. And
we didn't talk about this on the pod? I thought we talked about it on the pod.
I don't think we mentioned it. Oh, we do at the end because the Big 3 draft with Mars is the greatest sauces of all time. Yes. Go watch that. Go watch that.
So now you can tie all that. You could tie that into this moment.
Yes.
You could tie that into this moment. All right, you ready for this?
All right, we're gonna try.
You've seen people die on the show doing this, right?
Yeah.
You've seen people. You know we're about to die, right?
Yeah, I love that show. I've been training for this my whole life. Not my whole life, since the pandemic. That's when I started eating hot sauce.
All right. It's nice and gooey, so it's not gonna fall on the table. Don't worry.
Boom! It all falls on the table. Wow, it is fucking. It's mushy.
Yeah,
It's a thick sauce. This is like something you cook with. It's not a sauce you dip with, I believe. Oh my god! There's napkins on top of the fridge. Oh my god! This is the last dab. Wow.
This is a lot, right? Is this a lot?
I had to show.
Show the camera.
It's already hot.
Oh my god! I tasted it and it's
me
nuts.
too. Me too.
Yo,
too.
cheers.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Cheers.
Dax, this
Cheers.
is not good.
Cheers.
Oh my god, y'all niggas are crazy.
We have to react on camera. All right, let's see who drinks water first.
I swallowed it, but I'm not sure it's good. Maybe I should have chewed it more.
Everything's going wrong right now.
Yo.
Look like Idris Elba. Everything is going wrong.
You want to fight? You want to fucking fight?
We're not supposed to have water, right?
Yeah, I'm having water. I can't do that. I'm gonna die.
Yo, it's pretty serious.
Yeah, y'all crazy, dog. Y'all crazy.
It's pretty serious.
Get more water. Get more water.
It's pretty serious, but it's not that bad.
Hurry.
It is pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know if anyone could ask me a question right now.
You're not drinking nothing? Yeah, I have to
It's pretty serious, dude. How much? 135,600 Scoville units. Which I heard Scoville units are bullshit. It's just a made up number. But that's a big number. Regardless. I think I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good. You want another one?
I don't know.
Shout out to Sean. What's his face?
Sean Evans, yo.
Yeah,
You're a
Sean
beast. I
Evans.
can't believe you've been doing this for 1,000 episodes. That's nuts.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You have nuts. That's crazy.
What's crazy about this, and I want to talk to this because he's going to hear this, I hope, when I tag him in the clip. What's very impressive about this is that the build-up, because even though the first couple... You dick. We're dying. We need this.
I know.
Yo.
Stop it. No more.
Yo, I feel high. I'm not going to lie.
You look high.
I look crazy? That's why I took my glasses off so y'all could see me if I look crazy or not.
Yeah, no, this is really bad. But what I'm trying to say and giving him his props is that, think about it, because this is the 8th sauce, regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, even if the other ones are mild, it still builds up.
The buildup is retarded. You're dying. I'm surviving because I like spicy food, and thank God.
But I love spicy food. I love spicy food. There's this new spot in Brickell. They have a sauce that says, caution, it's really hot. I eat that shit like nothing. Makes me sweat.
Put the water
But this
side.
is...
I'm still fucking running a show here.
This is... I'm kind of good. How long did it take for us to...
The whole new
get kind of normal?
thing, right? 7 minutes?
I think I cried. I sweated. And I think I saw a spirit.
Wow, bro. Wow, bro. That's a crime. If you give that to somebody, like, jokingly, without them knowing, that you have to go to jail.
That's a crime?
I think so.
Wow. Yo.
Has to be assault. If you give that to somebody, like, oh, yeah, here's some fucking chocolate, fucking whatever the fuck, like, oh, chocolate? Like, nigga.
You ate all my crackers, dog.
Bro, I'm sorry, Judge. My mouth is dying. I'm about to go get ice cream.
What'd you think of the Crackle Barrel logo thing?
That's retarded.
Why do people change logos and nobody asked to be changed?
Well, actually, that's cool. Let's have a cool conversation about that. Because I had been seeing something, and I've been seeing a lot of videos like suggesting this idea, it's a conspiracy, I guess, where think about McDonald's. We grew up, it was vibrant, colorful. Now the McDonald's are fucking grayed out, like fucking corporate building style.
Yeah. Taco Bell is the main one.
Taco Bell's another
Taco
one like
Bell's
that
used
too.
to look all retro and shit.
Another example, exactly.
Now it just looks like a modern fucking house in Key Biscayne.
Yeah, the corporatification and the gray. It's the gray scale. Like everything's on gray now. A big example of this that fucks my head up is fucking are you into comic book movies?
Oh, hold on, I'm sweating from my eyes.
Yeah, it's tough. Sean, I'm ready for you though, my G. I'll be on there. I'll be dying. No, I have to have ice cream. I'm gonna bring ice cream. I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Yo, honestly though, a podcast with just the bomb, and you ask somebody like rapid fire questions.
Nah, bro. The thing is that's uncomfortable. I don't even like I don't know.
You said that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough. I don't want to imagine. It's like a supervillain.
Well, dude, I mean, someone has to obviously agree to it. It's not like you're gonna
I don't think I could do the big three. Like low key now, I think I'm talking just because it's like numb. But when I stop talking, like the pain sets in and like the heat comes
yeah, it's
back.
still there.
It comes back.
It's still there.
Wow, bro, I need more water. Is there more water?
Here, I didn't open this one.
No, keep that for you.
No, here.
Wow, this is intense, bro.
Yeah.
And that's that I only put it on one side of my mouth. That's what she
Pause. I guess I can eat my fucking THC edible.
Holy
I'm on THC,
fuck.
so I brought a THC edible.
All right, bro, let's wrap it up with fucking the big three. Let's draft spicy foods.
Oh.
Foods that are usually spicy.
But what do you mean? Foods like
good
of
spicy
of a country or a dish or a pepper
that might
or what?
Spicy dishes.
My glasses got foggy. I'm sweating from the eyes and the sinus. Like
I got my keys. Give me. And a lighter. I'll do it with a lighter. A lot of people.
I don't drink anymore.
No.
Mm-mm.
On the weekend.
What time is it? Yo, tomorrow I make 4 months. No alcohol.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Super proud of you.
You drink our Lincolns the other day?
Nah, that was a virgin mojito. Yeah. My thing now is drinking mocktails.
Wow, not gonna lie though, the alcohol took that shit away. And the muddle did a lot.
The beer just
Really?
curbs the.
Ice cream's a good one. Ice cream, we have an ice cream on deck at the hot one. Shit.
Beer curbs spicy? I don't think so.
Yeah, not really actually.
The hardest part about this journey, whether it's fitness or whether it's nursing, even in nursing, is staying consistent. Like, what keeps you liking it? You know? And if you find yourself like deviating or just not as interested, ask yourself, why is that?
That's your why. You have to figure out the why.
Find your
100%.
why and dig into that.
Mhm.
You know, is it done? Is that your chapter? Or like you done with that chapter and now you need to do something else? Because that could be very, real too.
Yeah.
But people like to force things and then now you're angry, you're bitter. You don't want to walk away because you're too scared. Like, don't be afraid. Shit. Your happiness might be just on the other side of like you taking that leap and not being scared.
It usually is.
Yeah,
100% is. That's one thing I promised myself recently. Just things that make you feel uncomfortable, do it.
Yeah.
DM the girl, do the
listen.
thing, ask. You don't know. What's the worst that can happen? They don't answer, just next
People
one.
are afraid of rejection. People are afraid of like a no, or people are afraid of not. Like you have this whole idea in your head of how you paint it out, and then it's not gonna play out like that. You're like, man, never mind. How do you know?
It never works out.
Don't be scared. That's like, you can't be scary.
And the cool thing is, it probably isn't going to work out how you have in mind. It'll probably be better. That's the cool thing.
That's the best part. What is it? What is the thing?
Under promise, over deliver.
Over deliver.
Yeah,
Right.
That's
Under promise.
that's the best thing too. And low key, that's what happens to humans. We have all these plans and these big ideas, and that's probably why my heartbreak sucks. Because me and Shorty were vibing, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. This is what I needed.
Feeling when you can latch onto that feeling, like, man, this feels good. You know, that whole endorphin and that dopamine. You're on this high, and then all of a sudden it's like they got good.
But you gotta be even keel. That's one thing I've struggled with my whole life, and it's like, like the highs but also like the lows because they're both gonna come and go.
You need that balance though. You can't, for somebody that doesn't know failure, somebody that doesn't know rejection, they've never achieved their highest self.
Wow.
They haven't, because they don't know that pain. They don't know that sacrifice. They don't know what it's like. If you've always had everything like perfect, the minute that like something shifts, you're broken. Like you're like all over.
You're the real you. I'd argue you're the real you because you
Yeah.
don't know what you are until you face that pressure and until your back's against the
You
wall.
can't even process. You're like, oh, what do I do now?
I was a foot girl. Toe rings, huge. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Cute.
That's fresh. Okay.
I always keep toe rings on.
That's fresh. Oh, you know what I love? Does a choker count as an accessory?
Yeah.
I love a girl with a choker. Ugh.
That's a little bit kinky to be wearing.
Yeah,
though.
I don't love it, but it's
Yes, he
definitely it's definitely gonna catch my attention, and then we're gonna have a decision to make. Okay. And Kat, this has been a great time, but we end every episode with one more message you'd like to give the audience before we wrap it up here today.
Yeah, so we'll wrap this up with, go after everything that you want to, because this is your life. Do it all. Do it all. Fearlessly. I'll back you up.
And I'll back you up too. We'll see you next week. Peace.
I don't trust myself after all the pain I've held. I know myself.